Based.
After dark.
Let's fucking do this. I have a metal thing
All
in
right,
my
well,
hair.
Shall we?
Cheers, guys.
All right.
I'm like shaking.
Gentlemen, gentlewomen. Good luck.
Cheers.
We're nervous, so we're drinking alcohol. I never drink.
Holy shit. Oh, man.
I'm not nervous. I drink it because I like the way it makes my bones feel.
Your bones? What's
Do they
different about your
tingle?
bones?
They do be getting quite tingly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
do too. I know
A
it's
gallon of alcohol a day keeps the doctor away or some shit.
They do say that.
I hate alcohol. Alcohol is so gross.
Bro.
I
pretty
do
bad.
too. And somehow I found myself. You guys ever drink soju?
Yeah,
Yes.
soju
I
tastes
love
It was
good.
crazy. So
Soju
last
is
night
crack.
I
Soju is
took
crack.
out my I took out the people that I was staying with because I went to New York to like clear out my storage unit, and I stayed with my friends and let me stay there for free. So I was like, great, I'll take you out to like Korean barbecue. We get there. They have, it's not a Long Island iced tea. No, it's a Tokyo iced tea, which basically is just like a giant green tea shot, like as a drink. So I have like 3 of those, and then we go get soju, and then like 5 bottles later, I don't really know what happened, but it did end up in me puking in my mouth in the Uber this morning, and then spitting it out the window, which I'm actually really proud of myself for.
Oh,
I
you
did
didn't
hold
like,
it in.
You
What?
didn't like
That
throw
was
up
the-
and re-swallow? Like you never do that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do, but I couldn't. It was like a burp, and then I was like, "Whoop, not a burp." And then we like were at the red light, so I just like opened the door and just spit it out. And I was
you
like,
think-
"I'm sorry, I just get car sick." He's like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Do you think he like
That's a Probably had a New
docked
York
you
accent.
for
Way worse,
your
correct,
Uber
yeah.
points?
I don't know. I should check actually. Let me see if my rating
That's
is.
definitely gonna hurt. That's definitely not a 5-star.
Look, I was really sweet about it. I was like,
5
"I'm
stars.
sorry, I
She
just
didn't
get
puke
car
in the Uber.
sick."
Yeah.
He was
Nice
really
technique to
sweet.
not get it in
Aw.
the car though. I had
Yeah.
That's
one
actually crazy. That is.
I had
that
one
takes
where I was
effort.
getting dropped off at home, and like literally as I was pulling up to my place, I was like, "Oh man, it's like the whole ride I'm fucking spinning." And as soon as we pull up to the house, I leaned my entire waist up out this window, puking out. Because dude, you know these guys, man. Like you get a little bit on their car, and they'll charge
It's
you the cleaning fee.
$1,000. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, man, literally come step out here. Look, like, I just want to confirm with you, like, there's not a single drop of throw up on your car. Like, you have to acknowledge that before you let me go. And he's like, all right, you're good, man. Don't worry.
I feel like when people are extremely fucked up like that or on the verge of throwing up, they're like, there's 2 types of people. Some people who can keep their shit together like you guys and make sure they throw up in the right place, and other people who are just completely sloppy as shit, just like everywhere. They go out of their way to like puke in the Uber, on you, on the
Yeah.
driver, on everybody. It's like, dude, control yourself fucking slightly.
Wait, have you guys been in an Uber where you threw up? Or someone threw up?
Yeah.
I have.
I
Have you not?
But not me.
What? No, I haven't.
I feel like that's
No,
pretty
I
normal.
haven't.
How often does this happen to you guys?
This was the first time it's happened to me since like college, but it is almost worse when you're sober, to be honest, because I was just sitting there like thinking through everything. Like every little burp that came out of my mouth was like a fucking thesis in my head, you know?
Oh my god, that's
Dude,
terrible.
Also,
I had-
my rating is still 4.8, so I think I'm good.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a friend who was in the same position, not at maybe way more fucked up than Zoe probably, but he was going home the day of from the bar, and he gets in the wrong Uber. He pukes in it, realizes that he's in the wrong Uber, gets the fuck out, and just like walks out, goes to his own Uber and leaves. And like the Uber driver doesn't know who he is. He's just like, you know, like a random person. Imagine you're just sitting there waiting for your passenger to pick you up. A dude pulls up, just walks into your car, pukes, walks out, and just leaves. And you have no identification about him. Like, what do you do in that scenario?
That's a
It
really
was-
good point. We should
I
start.
felt
following random
so
Ubers.
bad for the dude, but
Yeah.
like, it's a great story. It's a great fucking story.
I hope it's just like some sort of karma for that guy. Like, hopefully, like the wrong Uber is just a piece of shit that deserves to have his car puked in. You know?
Yeah.
That's not the case. The world is not perfect. There's a great guy out there who's just working hard for his family who just got thrown up on in his car. Guaranteed.
Most likely.
I'm going the other route, just to feel better, because that's
Dude, I had a
was
very
real.
bad one, man.
Karma was real. I would not be banned on Twitch. I believe
Well,
in
Oh my god. Yo, speak of the devil, Ignoble has now gotten
Ignoble,
his
yeah,
second,
give us the rundown, brother. Ignoble rebanned.
second Twitch ban. Second.
Strike 2 out of 3. Call me a baseball guy because I know what that is. But I just got my second ban on Twitch as of last night. It is only 7 days this time instead of 14. And last time it was for hateful conduct because apparently you're not allowed to say mean things on the internet to people because nobody does that. This time I decided that I had to do one of these. Oh yeah. This is what I got banned for, okay? Can YouTube ban me for this? I fucking hope not.
I don't think so.
But
I hope they do personally. It would be so funny.
I would
They find your
cry.
specific channel and ban you.
Yeah. None of ours, just yours.
I would fucking
hurt the
cry,
team.
but apparently I got banned for sexual content, and apparently me whispering and doing feet ASMR and telling people that, you know, I'm doing visual ASMR with my feet rubbing their faces or something is illegal on Twitch, because while Proper Peach and Amaranth are allowed to whip their asses out, I'm not allowed to show my souls.
Gotta put
It
those
is what it
doggies away, you know?
I just feel like people have like feet emotes, so I just think it's so weird.
Like, how
To
did
get banned
they
for
say
it.
it was from that stream? Like, how do you know it was that and not just like all of your other? Because your band said like sexualization. Like, no offense, bro, you sexualize everything. Like, it's just, you know, it's the ignoble way. So like, how do we know it was the feet? Are you like?
I'm pretty confident it's the feet stuff. Just like it could be something else, but I'm pulling up the email right now, but all it says is sexually explicit content on stream or VOD. It doesn't
It
say
doesn't
exactly
give you
which
which
one it
stream
was.
this time, huh?
No, it doesn't. Not this time.
They did not care. They were like, "Fuck you. Just can you relax, sir?"
I have been freed for less than a week. Literally 7 days less than 7 days unbanned, and I'm banned again. So
Kind of iconic, really.
yeah.
You
well,
can't say you weren't going for that. You knew it was coming. No.
Yeah, you
Like,
did.
did
You
you-
knew it. You were asking for it. Let's be honest.
you saw
You've
what
been
I was
pretty
wearing. I was
unhinged,
fucking
dude.
asking for it.
Yeah.
No, I replayed the clip on stream, and I looked at it and I was just like, yeah, this is kind of egregious. Like, if I get banned for this, I understand. Like, I didn't expect to get banned for it, but somebody's out there fucking hitting the report button because like literally an hour after the stream ended, like apparently the email came an hour after. I was fast asleep, but I was banned, and I was like, okay, I guess somebody really doesn't want me hitting the live button and showing off my feet.
Sorry, I'll stop reporting you.
Unlucky.
Thank you, Zoe. Sorry for taking your viewers, okay? Please, let me have some. Please, a crumb, ma'am. Please.
Well,
But anyways,
should we introduce our guest?
that's what we should talk about.
Yeah.
Marsa, show your feet. That is how we introduce ourselves on the base.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
Take that shit.
I thought you were about to take
Excited.
them off. I thought you were about to take that shit off.
Wait, are
I was
those
like,
cows?
oh.
Are
No,
those cows?
I think they're bears.
Oh, that's really cute. I actually just ordered frog slippers today, so
Ooh, frogs are the best.
they are the best. We can.
You seen that
Put our
like frog
animals
bucket
together.
hat?
Yes, like the one
I
that Hannah
have.
wears.
Yes, it's so
So
cute.
good. Well,
I have these
hello.
Batmans.
Hello.
Fucking
I want to see
amazing.
the Batmans.
Yes, show
See 'em.
them.
They've kind of been through some.
Those slippers
little
are
leather.
almost
What have they been
flip-flops.
through?
Been through some shit,
World
dude.
War
Not
III?
gonna lie, man. Like
Those are supposed to be
they're actually
closed-toed,
almost
right?
Slides. They're almost slides, bro.
You can make them into flip flops. Just gotta
That is
cut it
bro,
out.
this is literally used for one thing, and that's just stepping outside and having a toad.
Can you ram your piggies through them right now and like turn them into sandals?
I would love to see you do that.
Wait, do they go through or does it get stuck? Oh my god, that is so busted.
Holy fuck, I love
can't
it.
get them through.
For those solely
Damn.
listening, Hamzy is currently showing us a pair of Batman slippers that I just like, they're destroyed. The sole is almost completely removed and okay. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty Hamzy for you. There you go.
They've been through some shit.
How long ago did you
Had a
get
tough
those?
time.
I got those my summer going into my freshman year of college.
Dude, they're not nearly as
So-
old
So
as
what,
I
last year?
figured.
Hamzy, how old are you? You're like 21, 22?
Yeah, dude, around that.
About that. We're all
I
about
thought
that
you were
age
like
there. Sounds all right.
28. I'm just kidding.
Bro, don't come on, bro. Man.
Maybe.
Okay,
Younger
can we go
days.
back? Because you guys sound like women haters, unfortunately.
Whoa.
No,
Is it showing?
that's just me, not
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ignoble.
good.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
only one who
okay.
got banned on Twitch for that.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I'll be
I just had to
next.
show up
Real.
the Batmans.
No, I
Alright.
love it. I want to say hello to Marsa. Hi, Marsa.
Yeah, we need to
Hi,
reintroduce Marsa.
Zoe. Hi.
Hi. Who are you? What are you doing on Twitch? When did you start doing that?
I started Twitch about 2 years ago. I go by Marsabun. And I play RuneScape and do cringe things. That's mostly my whole channel.
Whoa, and Marsa has a killer TikTok too. She's not telling you about it. She
Yeah, all TikTok.
shows up on my For You page all the time.
Same, actually.
I'm about to follow you right now, Marsa. Can you drop your at
discoverability.
in here? 'Cause, we want everybody who listens to follow you now.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, Marsa's
Yeah.
had some great TikToks. I will not lie. Some I'm just like, whoa, wow, she said that.
I deleted that really one sus one, but I wish I kept
That was
it.
so good. I'm so
I
bummed you deleted
know.
it. Oh,
I overthought it. Do you guys do that? You
Yes.
just you create something and then you post it and then overthink it and you're like, no.
What was the TikTok?
It was it was that one, it was like a filter thing that says like in this time you are about to like have intercourse, and I was doing the laundry and I ended up crawling inside of my dryer a little bit and it said you are about to have sex intercourse in 10 seconds. So
That's so funny.
It was like she was stuck in the dryer. It was hysterical.
Yeah.
The thing is,
You need to
like, at
repost
the
it.
time,
The way Zoe said that was just
Like-
like, that's so funny. Yeah, nice.
No, it was like a that's brilliant. That is genius.
it was a great,
Vanessa.
it was a great TikTok. I had seen like Marsa's TikToks like once or twice on my For You page before that, and like, and I was like, I had just woken up. I was like barely awake in my bed, like scrolling through TikTok, and like, there's just this Marsa thirst trap of her in the dryer, and I'm like, no way, this is hysterical.
surprise! Good morning.
I was
That is so
dying.
good.
It was good. Yeah, no, it was excellent.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know you're a TikTok creator too, Marsa. Holy. I don't know any
Barely.
other RuneScape creators who really are on TikTok. You seem to be like leading the forefront on that.
Barely.
Yeah, no
I'm
other.
trying to get on other
Barely get a single
platforms,
one.
but it's hard to
That's
make.
fair.
Yeah.
Bro, I do feel like there is an untapped market for RuneScape TikToks, but
I
not.
don't have the
not-
balls. I'm too scared.
What is
Yeah.
the market though? Like, what do people want?
28.
I don't know.
I don't know if
know-
I feel like memes, but I don't know.
It would have to be like Green Dragon Bot tier stuff. Like, you know, that guy that makes those videos? Like, it'd have to be like hitting the nostalgia points where you're
Yeah.
literally just covering
Yeah.
like things that normies would remember about RuneScape in
Yeah.
like 2007
Yeah.
and then
the
intermixing them with
old-
like modern memes. That's the only way it would work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude, the
say something really
nostalgia
mean.
RuneScape shit hits so hard.
Listening, Zoe.
I'm gonna say something very mean,
I
and I
love
think
Zoe.
it's that. I think
off,
it's
go
that
off.
unfortunately a lot of us are too funny to be good at RuneScape TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Because I just feel like the type of people that are consuming that content are looking for like very like Facebook memes, like very like Instagram reel 2 months later kind of memes. You know what I mean? And I just feel like unfortunately a lot of us are a little too like cerebral to really make that happen. Like we'd have to like, you know, work it back a notch. Do you know what I mean?
No, our sense of humor is too high IQ. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
too high
Yeah.
IQ.
Yeah,
That's
I see
exactly
it,
what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
It would not appeal to the general
I think
public
about
in
that
the way
all the
that we could.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Mhm.
just couldn't produce that much content because it wouldn't come that easy to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Sorry, we're all failures, unfortunately.
Are
We'll
you
never
saying
reach it.
anyone who's good at RuneScape TikTok is on a lower plane than us?
That's not what I said.
I will co-sign.
Yeah, we take those. That's a W.
I'm just saying in
fight
general.
the TikTokers at TwitchCon. I don't care.
How many
I'm-
RuneScape TikTokers
Take
are
them
there?
all.
Like,
One.
0?
There's a few.
Two.
There's a few.
I think there's
Really?
a few.
Yeah.
But, like, I think in terms of senses of humor, like RuneScape TikTokers versus RuneScape streamers are just like miles and miles and miles ahead. Because like you have
It's just
time to
different.
record. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's just the type of humor is different. Even just like YouTube versus stream, right? The humor is different. You have time to
Yeah.
sit down and write a script for YouTube. Whereas like on stream, you have to have like a personable personality. Like there are YouTubers who are really good, who are shit streamers, and there's great streamers who are shit YouTubers. You know, there's no.
It is amazing to
Yeah.
watch, really.
It really, yeah.
Yeah.
There was this. Do you guys know Drew Gooden?
Mm-mm.
I don't think
No.
so. No.
He's like a big commentary YouTuber, like, you know, if you know, like Cody Co or like Danny Gonzalez or any of
Sounds
those.
familiar.
yeah,
He's just one of those big commentary YouTubers, and he did a video the other day where he took, I don't know if you know this, but Ninja has a masterclass, like on Masterclass, and it's like a masterclass on how to become a pro streamer, and the course is so bad. It is so bad. It is like so clear that he like never scripted anything. He like didn't think about anything. Half of it he's just talking about how like he's successful because like he started making funny faces and like was like distinguishable because his hair is blue. Like it's just so clear that like Ninja, you know, was just in the right place at the right time. But he has a masterclass, and Drew Gooden takes this masterclass, and then he like streams on Twitch on an alt where he's like indistinguishable, and
Indistinguishable.
yeah, and he like fully from this masterclass cannot figure out how to like even set up OBS or like put a chat overlay on anything, and he's so confused. But in this video, he streams old school RuneScape to like 0 viewers. To 1 viewer, actually. Her name on Twitter is Momose Samantha, if you've seen her. She's like a huge person in this video that has like 3 million views. Because she was like his only viewer. And yeah, it's crazy. He does like a full 24-hour stream where he like plays RuneScape and has 1 viewer, and he's like extremely famous.
Jesus.
That's
But
That's
sick.
crazy.
the point of that
Yeah.
was to say that like watching like clips of his stream, like he is so incredibly awkward. Obviously he's streaming to 1 viewer, so like how can you not be awkward? But it is very funny to see somebody who has like such confidence and like such like a style on YouTube just go on Twitch and be like, hey guys, what's up, you know?
It's so different.
It
No, it
doesn't
is
feel
very
at all.
different. Yeah.
Do you think that any of you guys could go back and like right now, after like all the streaming that you've done the last couple of years, start a completely new channel, 1 viewer, and start from the bottom all over again?
I could, yeah.
No.
I could
Sometimes
do it.
I think about that. I feel like it'd be kind of fun. I don't know why. Just starting fresh, starting new. But
Yeah,
I
it'd
don't
be
know
kinda
how
fun.
it will go.
I feel like the
Appa
idea of
says
it's
that
cool,
so
you know?
confidently because like a
Yeah.
year ago he had like 20 viewers at this time.
I could do it again. I don't care. Like whatever. No, I
Well,
had an
no.
idea of doing that. Like I wanted a stream account where I wanted an account where I could like stream, but not on my main account. So I actually made one. I made a second account that I streamed on where I just did like bullshit AFK things in RuneScape, and I have like the entire setup. Like I can actually just click go live again. I had what is it, like overlays and whatnot, and I would just like fish Karambawans, and it was essentially a radio stream. And I remember I went live for the first time, and I was the only time this has ever happened, but I smoked too much weed and I fell asleep in my chair, and I woke up 6 hours later and I had been streaming the login screen. And at the time I was like a 30-40 viewer Andy, and I had 0 viewers streaming the login screen for 6 hours on some alt account. And I was like, okay, I'll revisit this idea again a different day. I'm not doing this. And
You using
shit.
mic or just radio?
it was just radio. It was just like a lot of, you know, the same music, and I had emotes on the screen. I had a mic set up, but like I just wasn't talking. There was no chatters. It was my first ever stream, but I was already streaming on, you know, the T-Papa Slice account, and I still have that account, and I like the name a lot. I haven't told anyone what it is. I probably won't. And no followers in my first stream, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll go back and do it.
That's kind of tough in our
Yeah.
community, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like I love streaming so
Bro.
much. Like it'd be fun, you know. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
It's-
I
it's a
can't imagine
challenge.
like growing a stream and doing just a radio stream, like no face, no like reactions to anything, like just typing back to people, starting with like 0 viewers. Like how do people even get discovered? How do you go from 0 to 1 to 3 to 5 to 10 viewers?
There's
Like, how does
literally
that
only
happen?
2 things that you can do, I feel like, to grow that kind of stream. You either have to just blast some really kind of niche music that people are gonna love to want to listen to all day, or you got to be doing some kind of like crazy ass PVM.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
if you look at the people like Zandy, Zandy's just nonstop max volume euphoric hard style, no camera, doing corrupted
Yeah.
gauntlet on the hardcore.
And he's gaming. He's
Yeah.
doing both of them.
Iconic.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
How was your guys' first stream? Do you guys remember
Ooh.
it?
T-Bob is cheesing. Yeah, I remember mine. It was a while ago. It was probably like 2014. I was like 16 or 17, I think. And it was back when I played Wiz, of course. And like I remember solely, I was like, okay, I've got no camera, but I have a decent mic and I have alerts. And like nobody back then had alerts. So I was like, okay, as soon as one person follows, someone else is going to see it and they're going to want to follow just to make that thing pop up. And like, I feel like my first stream, just because of how small the category was, like it's definitely, I feel like it varies on category, but just because of how small Wiz was, I think I progressed to like 20 or 30 viewers like in my first stream. And it was so weird. I was using my phone to look at chat and everything. Pretty cool though.
That's actually
amazing.
insane.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, and I had like my little brother and everyone in my family knew I was doing it in my room and they were like tuning
Aw.
in, watching. It was so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool.
I would feel so self-conscious if my family was watching. Like my parents and family literally don't know I stream. They're just like, "Hey, what do you do for fun?"
Really?
Like, I play games sometimes. Like, okay,
Wait,
cool, good
they don't
talk.
still to this
Yeah,
day?
I don't know. Yeah, my parents literally just don't give a fuck about like my life outside of anything. They're just like, "What do you do?" I'm in school and I do shit. They're like, "Okay, cool. Talk to you in a week."
That's pretty cool. Is anyone else in here? Did their parents all? Do you guys?
Yeah, my
they all
sister
know?
comes by the stream like almost every day, and my mom will probably swing by like once a week. And like some people know, some people.
Team Mama Slice.
Yeah, she actually swings by. Some people in the chat, like if you're like my mods and stuff, or if you've been around for a while, you know what my mom's username is, and she's so funny. Like she's like she somewhat gets the culture a little bit slowly. Like
Wow.
the other day I had no idea she was watching, and the other day like I had that incident where I may or may not have gone to the bathroom in my pants, and my mom immediately typed a T-Papa shart, like just out of nowhere.
Weren't you talking
my
about your mom like?
God.
Weren't you talking about your mom like peeing on you last night or something?
My what?
What?
Bruh. How am I banned on Twitch? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Last night. What are you talking about?
It was last night when I raided you, or maybe the night before.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, bro, you were killing Kraken. And you were like, bro, if my mom would catch me smoking weed or something, she would take me out back and beat me and pee on me.
Oh, maybe I did say that. Yeah. I mean,
Holy shit.
Has this happened before, T-Papa?
no, she'd be so pissed, you know? Like, I don't know. She'd be so angry.
Can we?
What does it mean
I just
to
want to
be pissed,
rewind.
Really?
We go? Yeah,
Go ahead,
Zoe?
What does it mean to be pissed, really? Because you just said pissed, and then I realized you said she was going to piss on you. Like, do those things have a correlation?
Yeah, like where did the word being
great
pissed
question.
come from, or being
Yeah.
like, pissed off? I don't know.
You ever been so mad that you just pee your pants?
No.
I haven't
been-
reached
Not
that
happened
level
to
of
me yet.
anger
No.
I've
I don't
been
think
so tired. One time during football practice, we did a bunch of conditioning. And then after the conditioning, we sat down to stretch. And I remember I just peed. And I was like 18 at the time. And I was like, I had no bodily control over that. I was that exhausted. And I'm like, damn, I'm peeing. There's nothing we can do about this.
This happening.
Damn, I'm peeing.
What? Bro, that makes me think. Speaking of pee, I had to go on a road trip over this weekend to help my friend go buy a car in Missouri, which is like 6
Missouri?
hours from where I live, Missouri. And yeah, we had like just left and we went and got Culver's because everybody always talks about how good Culver's is. Like it's better than In-N-Out, it's better than Whataburger, Culver's. And so we
I
had
know
Culver's.
that
It was
channel.
good. Yeah, I would say it's like Freddy's is like my favorite
Freddy's
place.
is better,
So
yeah.
I worked at
Yeah, it's like-
Culver's for 4 years.
Wow.
Was a manager
did?
there.
Really?
Yeah, in high school.
Damn.
Freddy's is not better. I don't agree with Zoe.
Damn.
Never mind, Culver's is awesome. I love Culver's.
No.
But
Did you have fun?
I mean, everyone was always high. Let's be honest. Like, I feel like at fast food restaurants, everyone's. So can we talk about? Does it matter what we talk about?
You can say whatever you'd
You can
like.
say anything you want.
I had my other managers. They were literally doing lines in the back before, and then I had another coworker that came out on acid. And so
On the clock? On the clock.
That's who's making your food. It's just everyone's high.
Being on
Wow,
acid
damn.
would be
does
awful
not
when you're
sound
making food for
fun.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah, why would you go to work and be like, yeah,
horrible.
I want to do acid? Like, that's just the most like teenage thing. Like, I feel like I had coworkers at Walmart. They're like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna drop acid and push carts. And I'm like, why would you?
I know why.
Go home and drop acid and like listen to music or something. What
You're
are you
like,
doing?
come in late tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I gotta get back. So we went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Culver's. I had a really big drink, and on the way back, we had just left, and I was like, man, I just gotta fucking piss. So I had like my empty, like I finished drinking my Culver's drink, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull my dick out and piss in this bottle while we're driving. And I was like, okay, I just scoped the area. I was like, no big trucks are gonna drive by and be able to like look down into the windows. As long as somebody passes me and they're like my ride height, they won't see that my dick is out. And so yeah, I took a nice leak in a bottle. I think it's the first time I've ever done it while driving, and it was
You were
an
driving.
experience.
You were
And-
driving.
Yeah, he was in his new car. Like I drove him down. He already picked up the car, and I was
You
just
did that while driving?
yeah, put on the cruise control, quickly slip the pants down, and then kind of like
Wait,
readjust the
how far
steering
did you
wheel if we
slip
need
them
to.
down?
What if
I mean, probably like, if I was getting roadhead, probably about as far as if I was getting roadhead, like probably down
No, no,
like a little bit down my
What if-
thighs.
You
Wait.
take off your pants for roadhead?
Don't you just kind of like
Does
pull
it
it
have
out?
a zipper?
Yeah.
The zipper. I had shorts on. What?
Oh, okay.
I had
it's
shorts
fine.
on. I don't have a zipper. I have to pull my dick out.
Kenny's acting like he's had roadhead before.
No.
Yeah, it's like casually. By the way, it's like yeah,
Just like if I was getting roadhead. But no.
We all know
gonna
that's like, right, guys?
Yeah, no, I made sure that there wasn't any like obstructions coming up, because if I would have had to brake and or speed up, I definitely would have gotten a car crash. So yeah, it just worked out.
I mean,
sounds
you could've
so
just peed
awful.
your
Imagine you get in a
pants.
car accident and you fucking
With
like
my dick
you with your dick in a bottle, and the
Not a good
paramedics are just
It's,
like, "Yo, you
stuck in
good,
the
bro?"
bottle.
Imagine that's how your parents find your dead body. It's a Cune's dead with his dick in a bottle, bro.
pissing. Yeah, I had to do it. I was like, nah, bro, we ain't gonna stop for a long time. Like I gotta let this out.
did
So
you-
it was.
Did you fill
What?
up the bottle?
Oh no, that was okay. That is another thing. I
Yeah.
honestly got a little scared because it was a pretty
Yeah.
long pee. It was probably the size of like this Freddy's drink, speak of the devil. And like it probably got to like right here, full, and I had to start like tilting it differently while I was peeing in it. I was like, oh my god, my dick is going to dip into this piss water shit. I was like, this is not good. And so I topped it off just perfect. Got it like rearranged, put the lid back on. Nothing happened. Clear.
That's a pretty close call, man. Because anytime you end up in a situation where you have to pee in some kind of bottle, not while driving, but you realize that like
Bottles
a
are
regular
small.
12-ounce water
Yes,
bottle
that's what I was
is
gonna
not
say.
a lot of
Really
space.
No.
Dude,
You don't
it's not
realize how much
really
you
enough
physically
to
piss
hold,
until
like,
you
a full bladder's pee.
How
No.
how often are you guys pissing into bottles? is
Okay,
what
so
I want
I'll
to know.
tell my story then. Are you ready? Okay, so
Oh,
it
no.
was high school. Dude, yeah, no, it was high school. Maybe sophomore year in high school. And I used to play a lot of Call of Duty zombies, okay? And me and my buddies were
Great
always going for the world record, or just I don't know, we always wanted high records, okay? So we were doing a really long zombies, and we were doing duos, so you couldn't pause. And my buddy had stepped away for a little bit to like go eat, and so I was lapping with the zombie or the crawler, and I had to go pee, and I couldn't hold it anymore. And I look over, and there's a bottle, and I'm like, sweet, let me just pee right now as I'm lapping this crawler. So I start peeing in the bottle, and I realized, dude, I need like 2 bottles. Like I'm like going like full-fledged pressure, and I need more bottle. And I'm like, oh, this is fucked. So then I fill up the bottle to the brim. I put the lid back on, and then I like literally have to wait there until my friend gets back so I can go to the bathroom. And that was it was so
How
painful.
long was your boy AFK for?
Like a minute. Like we were doing like all day zombies. Like we were trying to get single digit ranks essentially. So we were going in the the 60s and the 70s of rounds. We were like, so he had to go eat dinner. I'm like, that's fine. I can lap the crawler for 20 minutes. Go get dinner. The second he left, I was like, I actually have to go pee. This is not good. And then I waited, and I'm like, I can't wait anymore. And it got to the point, like, you know, when you're peeing, or not when you're peeing, but when you have to go pee, and then like you have to go pee, and then it turns into you're sweating and you need to now, like it's over. It was that. I was like, I'm sweating
Dear
now.
God.
My body's angry. I need to grab a bottle, and it was scary.
I feel like
So did you just pinched it off?
I pinched it
Yeah,
off,
how'd
dude,
that happen?
and it was one of the hardest. It was so difficult. I was just calling my friend nonstop, being like, "Dude, please pick up your phone. Please pick up your phone." Because if I walk away, we
tough,
die,
man.
right? If I walk away, we die. Like, there's,
Yeah, it can't happen.
and
Yeah.
I wasn't about like he'd be so mad, and I'd be mad, and I had
Bro,
to. It was like
if you
5
made
minutes.
a crawler, can't
so-
you just like fucking sprint like to a different side of the map and just like wait for it to crawl to you?
You could
No,
hope,
dude.
you know, but like you're
If
risking
you
it.
run too far away, they'll despawn
Uh-huh.
and they'll spawn somewhere else. And
Yeah.
if they spawn next to the guy that's AFK,
Yeah,
That's bad
exactly.
news,
So
dude.
if you run too far away, it'll despawn. A new one will spawn in, not a crawler. It'll chase you down. Someone will die. Like it's not good. Like I had to stay.
dude, I had one time where this was in high school. This was a long time ago. We were on the way to some like kind of football camp. So, you know, I'm super hydrated. And we're in the car and I have to piss real
Naturally.
fucking bad.
Yeah, you know. I love
You wanna make
hydrating.
sure you're drinking water.
Gatorade.
And dude, so we're driving to this thing that's far away, and I have to piss really fucking bad. So I have a 12-ounce water bottle, empty that shit out the window. That's all I have, and I ended up filling it up, dude. And like, I had to just pinch off and hold it after, and then I'm like not done with my piss. So I'm like holding in like a half piss and I'm just fucking dying. Dude, my brain is like going through so much pain that it took me like a full 5 minutes to realize that I could have just fucking poured the piss out the window and then
Just
gone back
thinking
in.
that.
Like I was literally just holding a full water bottle of piss. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And then I was like, wait, let me just do this. Fucking bad, man.
Dear
So
God.
did
These
you
are the
pour it
best
out and
photos.
piss in it again, or no? Just
Yeah,
what
no,
happened?
that's
What
what
was-
I
oh,
did,
it did?
dude.
Okay.
I poured that shit out the window. Not until like 5 minutes later, though. It was 5 minutes of pain
That's
too.
rough. That is
Pain for 5
rough.
minutes.
Damn.
We just
Damn.
started the first half hour of the cast talking about puking, pissing, and I do want to go back to T Papa talking about his shitting story. So I do not
Might as
want
well.
that to be glossed over. I want us and everybody listening to this cast to know exactly T Papa's shitting himself story. Thank you, T Papa. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I didn't shit myself. I farted on stream and was like, oh, fuck. And then I was like, I thought I did. I went and checked. We're good. Like, that's all. And then Tasty, bro, like, sees the clip, makes it his title, ! T Poopa. It's now my highest viewed clip, by the way, because of Tasty. Now my highest viewed clip when you go filter by most views is just a clip of me being like, oh, fuck, you know? I pulled a Skidler, essentially. And okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't though. And then everyone came in the next day, and my streamers like, Behemoth did you so dirty. Like, I didn't watch what Behemoth did. I have no idea what he did, but I know that was in Behemoth too. And don't believe the lies. I did not shit myself. It was a false alarm, which I'm sure. Okay, if you're an adult and you don't have at least like one risky 1 or 2 a year, then like you're not living. I think you need to.
Agree.
You know,
It's all happened. It's happened to everyone. And if you say no, you're a fucking liar.
Should we all go down and talk about the last time we pooped our pants as an adult?
I feel like we've had this. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like we've had
We
this
actually had this conversation like 2
No, real life.
Move on.
No,
Move on.
it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
feel like
I
we've
remember what I
discussed when we've
said,
shit our
too.
stuff.
We did.
Oh yeah, mine was so bad.
I don't know what cast it is, but if you're listening, hopefully
we
you've
can go
already
again.
heard
We
it.
can go again. We got new people for sure. No,
Oh yeah, that is true.
That's
At least
true.
if
We got-
Marsa has one, and/or Zoe, maybe
Yeah.
Hamzy.
Please bring us back. Yeah.
Go on.
somebody.
Marsa?
We're talking about the last time we shit our pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was this really bad time when I was like 11 or 12, and I was at the mall with my friend. It was like an outdoor mall, and I had no clue where the bathroom was, and I forget what we ate, but basically, like, I ended up shitting my pants in this store, and my friend did not want to leave yet, and I was like, we need to go. Like, we have to go. And she was like, okay, hold on. And she was like, why? I was like, because I literally just shit in my pants. So yeah.
What a shitty friend.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I don't know.
You're at the mall. You can go buy
Not
new
too
clothes
excited.
though. You'd be like, all right, whatever.
that's true.
You throw those
That's
away.
true.
You
That's
take off
true.
your dirty stuff, leave it in like the fucking changing room, grab whatever else is there, be like, that's mine now.
It was horrible.
So I was a senior in high school. Spring break
That's like 18,
with the family,
dude.
not like college spring break, high school spring break. So I'm with my family in New York, in Miami, and I'm out at family dinner, and I'm communicating with some girls, Facebook back then, and I'm talking to these two girls that were from my high school, also on vacation with their families in Miami. So we were like, hey, let's link up. And I was the one with the fake ID. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to the liquor store. I'll get us a bottle and we'll, figure out our night because we need fake IDs to do that at the time. And so after dinner, I go into this liquor store and I don't know, man. I ate something at dinner where I'm just like, man, I need to go back to the hotel after I'm done with this because this is kind of I don't have much time. And so I get 2 little bottles of what we were going to be drinking that night. And as I'm walking up to the cash register, I don't even get there. This cop is in the store and stops me before I even attempt to buy this and goes, excuse me, can I see your ID? And I on site shit my pants. In the moment, dude.
No.
And I was like, I left it. And he just grabs these 2 bottles out of my hand and he's just like, yeah, okay, I'll hold these while you go out and get your ID. And I just walk out of this place, shitty jeans, sweating profusely, and walk like 6 blocks all the way back to my fucking hotel, have to take a shower, and then explain
Wow.
to these 2 girls why I did not get us a bottle.
I'm impressed.
Dang.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking nutty story.
That's
Holy shit.
nightmare. That's a freaking
Yeah.
nightmare, dude.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it was pretty
God.
bad, dude. So they were expecting me to bring liquor. And
You
I
show
was
up
like,
with shitty
shit,
jeans.
man, what am I
instead.
going to do now? I got to go meet up with these 2 girls. I was going to be like the cool guy with a fake ID, bring in some liquor. So we're in the hotel room and I show up with these 2 girls with like 6 little like airplane bottles that I got from the mini bar from the hotel room.
Oh no.
Just like, what the fuck is this? I show up with like 6 little mini models and like 2 beers. And I was
Bro.
like, yeah, this is all they had at the store.
This is all they had at the store.
There's no way.
No way, dude.
Oh man,
They were out.
I wish we could send him this
Oh, man,
podcast.
Come on, man.
How did the rest of the night go? Was it still a good night or?
Dude, surprisingly not bad, actually. We went out, we had a good time. After
So-
I got
oh,
everything assessed, like an hour and a half later.
So did you smash or
Nice.
what?
No, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Damn.
Really.
I had to
Shame.
ask because last time Hamzy was on the cast, like literally every story was about him smashing somebody who is somebody else's girlfriend. It's just like she's
I know.
Man.
Dude, the amount
It's
of people
like-
that come in my stream now are like, keep Annie away from Hamzy. It's one a day, dude. It's one person a day. Be like, Hamzy's out on the prowl, dude. Like, they know.
I don't do that stuff, man. It's against my code.
No, it's not.
whatever code you have, bro. You've broken that shit like 5 times in the last couple
Bro, it
years. bro.
happened 2 times, man.
Uh-huh.
And they were situational.
Just because there's a goalie.
True.
I don't want to shoot on the
He can't
goalie.
scope.
I don't want to
You don't-
shoot on the goalie. Dude,
He goes
Hamzy
for empty
waits,
nets.
Hamzy waits till the goalie's like walked away for a second, and then he shoots.
Well, that way it's
Damn.
fair, obviously.
No,
God
bro, it's
damn.
against my code.
Anyone else have a
We-
story?
I think we
have
all.
a story.
Wait, Zoe, were you on the one where we all talked about? I feel like you were.
I don't know. I don't think so. Should I
Hmm.
share the last time I shit my pants just in case?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, please do it.
Yeah.
Just in case. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, this is based after dark. So I will say that I was unfortunately having a bit of an afternoon escapade with a boy that I probably shouldn't have done this with. This was a very intense man, okay? And he was like intense in nature, and I should have expected it to be the same in the bedroom, right? So he like goes straight for the butt, and he is like, well, not with the penis, just with the fingers. And it's a lot. Like it's really aggressive. It's really aggressive, but it's short-lived, okay? And I go home like right after, right? And I take the train home, and my apartment at the time was like 1 block away from the train. And I just it's just open. It's just fully open. And the problem is that I'm wearing a dress and I'm wearing underwear and I'm wearing boots, right? So I'm just leaking, unfortunately. And it gets onto my leg and into my boot, into my really nice leather boots. And I just have like legs, just like bare legs, like covered in poop. And I go into my apartment building and I have a doorman. And he's like trying to like talk to me about a package that I have, and I'm just trying to like beeline it as fast as I can to the elevator. And it turned out just fine. It was maybe the scariest moment of my life was the time in between like noticing that this was happening and walking into my apartment. But yeah, we made it out okay.
Damn. Dude, I
Yeah.
feel like anyone who lives in any kind of apartment where there's like some kind of front desk person, they just see you at your shittiest.
At your worst.
Literally in some
Absolutely.
cases.
Yeah.
But those people see some shit, man.
They're usually extremely nice and like empathetic people. I think you have to be like a really good person to have that job and be good at it.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like they go home to their partner, like wife, husband, or whoever, just like and say, you know, today at work I saw this chick with shitty boots. Oh, let me tell you about it.
I acted like I didn't see it, but I saw it.
I mean, you could smell it. It was really horrible.
Oh,
I think
God.
that's the only time I've pooped my pants as an adult, though. I wasn't even wearing pants. That's the worst part. I wish I was wearing pants. It would have been easier. This long skirt did not work.
God damn. I have not shit myself as an adult. I've always like
Lame. Take some
made myself
risks,
wait.
bro. That's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for
Sorry.
you,
Fun in life.
dude.
I'm spiking your drink with laxatives the next time I see you.
all right.
With the
At
amount of
TwitchCon,
drugs that you do too, this is impressive. It's a joke. It's Ignoble's never done a drug.
I don't do that kind of stuff. Drugs are bad for you and stuff. But
What about
The-
pissing yourself, like passed out drunk?
I've only passed out drunk like, but I've never pissed myself like or puked anywhere. I'm like very conscious about myself when I get like really drunk. Like I'm just like, I am not going to like, maybe I'm too self-conscious to the point where I'm just like, if I'm gonna puke or if I'm gonna like piss everywhere, like I'm gonna do it alone. I don't want people to see me at my lowest. Like it's just like I don't want people to judge me and see me at my worst. You know, I feel like that's a bad mentality to have, but like. I don't want people to see that. The next time they see me in like a good state, they're like, "Hey, isn't that the guy who shit himself?" It's like,
Dude, when
don't
I
want
get
that.
drunk, I'm like, yo, you want to see me throw up? Watch this, dude.
Two different kinds
Oh
of
my
people.
God.
Two
Wait,
different
can
I
I
guess so.
piggyback off of that as being known as the person who shits themselves? One time I had
you
a really
could.
good party and there was this girl, her name's Emily, okay? Because now her name is Poopy Emily, all right? And you have to know that because she was so drunk, she went into the bathtub in my bathroom to throw up and then was like puking in the bathtub and then started shitting while puking in my bathtub. Granted, we have 2 bathrooms and there were like 200 people at this party. And yeah,
Oh, no.
and then she
Jesus
slept in
Christ.
it.
Oh, no. Dude, I've heard of that. I've heard of people getting
Jesus.
super fucked up and like they'll shit themselves like when they pass out, which is insane to me. But like I've heard that actually does happen.
I feel like it all goes back to what you said earlier about your bones tingling. They just, when you're tingling, you're just tingling, you know?
You just get tingly.
It's just sensation, really. Shitting, loving,
Yeah,
puking.
Tupac, can you
It's all
mark
the
this?
same, really.
Yeah.
We'll cut this, but where I went to, because this is gonna dox me, but I went to school at, and there was a girl who was known as the girl. Is like a bar that like all the undergrads, like the young kids, kind of go out to. So people got super fucked up, and this girl, she passed out on the floor, and she shit herself. Like, and people took pictures of it. And when I was at the time,
Oh.
Yik Yak was a huge thing. People
Oh,
put that shit up on Yik Yak, and we're just like, dude, look at girl.
Yik yak,
It was
dude.
fucked. And like the thing is, like the shit wasn't even just like, oh, just a little bit of shit. It was like the size of my fucking forearm, just like
a real turd.
like a real
No.
massive shit.
No.
Like, and like it was so fucked for her because like she ended up transferring out like end of that year because like she was getting like literally made fun of all the time and just like it wouldn't. She was haunted by it. Like it was
Yeah.
fucked. It was a story that
Kinda
I feel so
sad.
bad for her.
Yeah.
And cut.
All right, so my shit story. Okay, it was actually when we were in Vegas last time, the base crew. It was after everyone had left. My dad was also in Vegas at the time, so I had an extra day there. And I had stayed the night at his place, and he had a really nice spot like off the strip. And he had business meetings in the morning he had to go to, so he was out of the hotel room in the morning, and I was getting ready to go catch my flight. And luckily, I was getting into the shower. But I was completely undressed, but like it didn't help anything seriously because I was getting into the shower and then because we did too much drugs that weekend, my body just detoxed. Like it was
Wow.
out of nowhere. I have never in my entire life, I was completely sober. I was just ready for the day and I was just walking to the bathroom, getting in the shower, and my body just all ends just released. Like, and I felt fine. 2 minutes later, I was okay. Like, I was just like, I felt completely fine. I've never had anything like that. And I just frantically start cleaning it all up because it's right outside the shower because I was like going to the shower. So it's all over the floor. I start cleaning it up. And then my dad starts knocking on the bathroom door and I think he's at a meeting and he's like, hey, I came back early to say goodbye to you before you left for your flight. And I'm like, oh, hey, that's awesome. I can't see you right now. I'll talk to you later. And I just cleaned up and took a shower and it was okay. But that was awful. And then I feel so bad for whoever had to clean that hotel room because like I just went, there was a second bathroom in that hotel room and I just went and stuffed everything into the trash can. And I was just like, whatever she does, Blake, if you just see shit in the trash can, just throw it away, you know? And hopefully, you know, whoever took care of that threw it away. And
Wow.
yeah, that was my shit story. It was recently. I guess it wasn't
That's
my pants,
really
but
recent.
it wasn't
Yeah,
my
that
pants,
is
but
recent,
it was one of the most traumatizing ones because I wasn't ready for it and it happened.
I feel like we've all had like food poisoning or something at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And
Mhm.
just I've had I didn't shit myself, but I've like there was a time where I was in the shower and I was just releasing from all ends. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I had. Some bad food, some bad Vietnamese food. It was like super spicy and just like did not sit well in my fucking stomach. And my body was just like, I'm getting rid of this. And every single way I know how, just every orifice was just fucking leaking. Even my brain was coming out of my ears at one point, I'm pretty sure. It was fucking bad. It's like
Happens
the
to
worst
the
part
best
is
of
you're
us,
just
really.
like on your knees in the shower. You're just like you're like you're contemplating your life because you're just like, holy fuck, like I'm at my weakest point. Like, you know, I have expelled everything inside of me. Like God is looking down on me, just like, yeah, he's gonna replay this when I'm fucking meeting him in a couple decades.
Oh man, dude, the bad one where you just shit in the toilet, turn around, throw up on top of your shit. You know, the only time I ever had that was when I had my appendicitis. But like,
Ooh.
other than
That's
that,
fair.
dude,
Yeah.
I have a weird like makeup, I guess, because I don't really shit that much, man. Like, dude, I can hold my poop in for days if I needed to.
That's not healthy.
But-
Really?
That is
It's
I know
not
it's not
good.
healthy, but like, I really just don't have to shit that much. And like, I throw up all the fucking time, dude. Like, ever since I was a little kid, dude, road trips, plane rides. Now as an adult, dude, anytime I drink, sometimes I won't even wake up feeling like I won't even drink that much. I'll wake up, throw up. Like, I'll overeat sometimes and I'll throw up. Like, I'll throw up all the time.
Maybe you have a gallbladder problem or something.
Yeah. Have you gotten that checked out?
It's fine.
I
You
hope
think
so.
Hamzy goes to the
Gallbladder's
doctor? Look
fine,
at
dude.
Yeah, that's a good
Hamzy.
point. That's a good point.
as he's fucking downing a
Hamzy
gold
hasn't
Four
been in for
Loco.
a checkup
You're
in like
drinking
6
Four
years, dude.
Locos?
It's fine, man.
How?
It's fine.
They're the worst.
He's the fourth loco.
I've never had a Four
Man.
Loco.
Oh,
Ever?
Really?
Back when they were the thing and everyone had them, like I was in high school and I barely drink, so like yeah, I've never been in a situation where they've been present, and it's not even the original recipe, so now I'm like disinterested.
High
I
school was
walked
the
into a
prime time to
party
have
last
them.
weekend where I was like, oh, it was like a bunch of people that I didn't know. It was like someone invited me, and I walked in, and like everyone's looking at me weird, and I was like, oh, sorry guys, like I promise, like, you know, so and so invited me, like I got the invite. I'm not just like some random. And they're like, oh no, we're cool with you. We just are all looking at that thing in your hand. And I'm walking in with a Four Loco.
That is crazy. You drink those. I'm
I like them,
sorry. That's beautiful. I really am
Yeah,
proud
hey.
of you.
Hey Hamzy, is everything okay at home? You want to like talk
I know.
about
I'm
it?
like, are you okay?
Everything's great, baby.
Hamzy's like, I don't go to the bathroom and I drink Four Locos. I'm great, guys.
I'm impressed more
perfect.
than anything.
God
I
damn.
can't believe you're still kicking.
That's
Nick, do you have a shit
Anyways.
story?
I can't think of the last time. Oh, actually, no. I have a different one than I think what I told the one time I talked about when I like used to shit myself in like elementary school. But there was a time where it was back when H1Z1 was super, super popular. And a group of my friends and I were playing H1, and I don't know where we were, but we were like hunkered down somewhere, and like a big team rolled up on us because we were playing in like a team of like 4 or 5, however big it would be. And someone rolled up on us, and we were like in the middle of a firefight. And I just remember screaming about like who should kill who or like where they're at. And then like all of a sudden I was like, oh my, I just went from like screaming to being like, oh my, I was like, ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. And I just went to the bathroom and checked, maybe just like a little like teensy little skid mark because I was just screaming so much that I think I just thought I was gonna cheese out a fart, and instead it was a little wet. But yeah, it just sucks because we were in the middle of a fucking firefight, but we probably ended up losing anyways, regardless.
You let the boys down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but-
man. I can't believe you didn't just shit your pants and continue the fight.
That's fun, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go, because I thought more was coming. You know, like when you have that, you're like, more might be coming. Like it was just maybe a little bit, but I gotta get out of here because
you can't take that
I'm not
chance, man.
shitting
Can't take it.
everywhere. Not even in my own computer chair, because I don't want my computer chair stinking. Yeah,
Damn.
that's probably. I can't think of
Gambling
a
valid.
newer time. I wish I had a more new shit myself story, because everybody seems kind of
You
present.
can make one right now if you want.
We're watching.
I
Do
think
it.
I'm good.
Do it right now.
Do
you
it right
want?
now. Go for
Yeah.
it.
That would be
It'll be
insane if I
I
could
just
like,
I
Just
just
shit
turned
on
off his
command.
camera and his mic like he was stepped away. So
Perfect.
Perfect.
Incredible.
All right.
Well, that was a really good shit
gotta
story, Nick.
clean
Thank you
up.
for sharing all
That
your
one's
shit
gonna make
stories.
no,
me
guys.
we
Thank
gotta
you.
circle back to
Bonding.
our first streams. That was so much fun. I need to hear you guys'
yeah.
first streams.
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like we veered off.
Yeah,
that.
we went
We
over
did.
that. Okay, Marsa, first stream.
My first stream, that was actually the first time that I got back into old school RuneScape. I was like, I don't know what game to play, and I was like, I used to play this. So I started old school RuneScape, and how I got viewers is because I was accidentally streaming in RuneScape 3 category, and so people came in and were like, "You're in the wrong place." I didn't really.
RuneScape. That's just old school
Yeah.
RuneScape. Okay,
He
gone.
was so nice about it, though.
Fucking
They helped
chatters.
me get into old school RuneScape,
Oh.
but it was a really fun stream. I was so shy, though. It was horrible. Did you guys feel pretty shy too when you started?
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I tried too
Yeah.
hard.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I used to try and make YouTube videos, so I kind of just tried to play off the like YouTube commentator, where it's like you just narrate literally everything you do and try and make it sound entertaining or interesting,
Mhm.
which is a good route when you have no one talking in a chat.
Yeah.
True.
But I was still nervous.
What? Oh yeah. Yours was Wizard 101. So you're RuneScape, Zoe.
My first stream was a little less than 2 years ago, and it was like right when Trailblazer started, and I streamed Murder Mystery, and I'm not even kidding, the quest took me like 2 hours just because I was so like confused on like reading the chat, and like this was before quest helpers, so I was like trying to like read the like the wiki and like read the chat, and like quest took so long. I was on fucking leagues. But like, yeah, well, I mean, obviously, like, I didn't really care about playing the game. I was just, it was really nice because I used to be in this clan, and I think my first stream I had like 7 viewers, that they were all like actively chatting the whole time. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours, and they were like actively talking to me the whole time. So I was way more focused on that. So it didn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, clearly it would be embarrassing, but I think it went relatively well, all things considered.
I totally understand how hard it was back to stream Quest pre
Yes.
Quest Helper. It was next to impossible because you're dealing
It
with
was
chat,
so
you're dealing with the
hard.
wiki. You want to check mark the boxes of the stuff you're doing
Mm-hmm.
while you're stream. It was so I like tried streaming Quest like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I cannot do this. Then Quest Helper comes out. It's just click blue and then we're good.
It's just it's so fucking much when you have to look at the 2 different screens and also your chat.
Oh my
It's just like I
God.
could never figure out a way to make it make sense to my brain. It'd always take me like 5 minutes to do one step.
I feel so vindicated right now. This is so good.
Yeah, no, it was awful. Especially when
thought it
you're
was
first
dumb.
starting. I think like, the multitasking and like the balancing of everything comes later. But like when I was trying to like read every message and like respond and like be funny, it was hard.
Yeah.
I had to do so many quests as on like my remake hardcores before the Quest Helper plugin existed.
I miss
I feel like I got to a point though where it was like most of the early quests I didn't need the quest like helper on wiki anymore. I was just like, I'm gonna just do these quests, which was
Yeah.
sick. I wish
How
I
many
could do that
remakes did
more.
you
Like,
have? What the fuck? Like,
I mean, before I quit, I had like 7 or 8 hardcores, and they all probably had like at the minimum of like 10 to 20 hours playtime, probably.
Holy shit.
damn.
So
Literally.
that was a lot of quests.
it's a lot of dying. Holy fuck.
Oh my
Yeah, it's a lot of
gosh.
not being able to accept the truth that I suck at the game.
Oh my god.
But
But you're having so much
Yeah.
more fun now that you've accepted. I'm not saying you're
yeah.
bad at the game, but like you can, like when you play hardcore, there's like you just, I don't know, you're in a different mental state. When you're just a regular ass dude clicking the stuff, it's fucking great.
It's
You're
so
I
fucking-
think
It's
it
two
really
different
like stifles
games.
your growth completely.
yeah, wait, Zoe, are you ever gonna go back to the hardcore days? When do you ever plan on?
I don't think so, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I'm really happy that mains are in style now because I feel like I had a long think about this the other day, but I was like, you know what makes Iron Man exciting to people is that like you get new items and like you have these accomplishments and like things like that, and like you stay alive through all of it. But for me, like I get that same feeling from like doing like CAs or like getting better at TOB or things like that, like getting better at Inferno. Like that is the same kind of like joy to me. So if I run out of that, then like yeah, but I do still want to do like collection log stuff. So I don't know how I'm gonna like ever run out of that on the main. But if I do, the option's there.
Cool. Yeah, I just remember we were both playing hardcore at some point. I was like, it was pretty cool, but
That was
yeah, I
cute.
can also it kind of sucks after a while.
Didn't you two and others have a group iron team at some point?
Not
Yeah.
us,
no.
but yeah.
Not Zoe and I together, but yeah, we
Oh, yeah.
we both
Oh, yeah,
had
individual
group iron
teams, right.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah, Cunix, your group sucked, bro.
Bro, you were on the group, T-Pop. Yeah, it did fucking suck. Yeah, you fucking made it. Nah, I'm playing. Papa and I were on the same team. But I don't. Yeah.
I know Cherry was. Who
It
else?
was me,
Yeah, it was
Cherry,
me.
Cunix, Slavic, and Mick.
Mick. Yeah,
Cherry
Mick.
died
So
within the
cute.
first 3 minutes when I told him to not go to the Wildy, and then I lost all desire because he died in the first 3 minutes, and we were down alive before I logged
Nick
in.
was so mad. He was
Yeah.
so
I died
fucking
night one. It
mad.
was pretty rough.
Oh, I watched you
Not
die.
cool.
I watched you die, Hamzy. I was in your stream and I was watching, and I think I just
I
rated you
remember
or
when
something.
you first chatted, dude.
Yeah,
I
was
remember
like,
the second the second I kissed the floor, the chat is just being spammed with everyone like, oh fuck, F, Sag, and then I just see one message, remake TBH. From T-Pop. Dude, that was
love
actually pretty
that.
rough because my whole team went so hard the first day, and it was like after like 20 hours straight of streaming, all the way to
Look, Hamzy
fucking
died
Grand
glancing. I'm watching
Yeah.
Hamzy die, and I'm just like, he's gonna look back, right? Like he's just getting hit
No.
like small numbers, and I'm just like watching Hamzy. I'm like, he's gonna look back. He's gonna look back.
It was more than a glance,
And then he
dude.
died.
I'm literally directly
Mm.
staring at this monitor, and the whole chat is just spamming. I have the game in the chat on this monitor, and on this one, I'm looking at the fucking high scores, dude, and I'm talking about how good we're doing. And
That is
meanwhile, this
amazing.
Joker is just clapping my cheeks.
I remember
And
that.
everyone's just telling me, "Yo, dude, you're about to die."
That was
I also
awesome.
lost the
Dear
first
God.
life on my team.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was really
I remember
bad.
you falling out of your chair.
Well, okay, to be fair, I feel like I do need to give some context on that I haven't really said publicly, which is that like normally that would have upset me like a little bit, right? But like it's not that deep. Like I knew from the get-go that like Tasty just like wanted to make one video or something and then like be done. So I knew it wasn't going to be like anything too serious. But unfortunately, I had just done hard drugs like 3 days in a row right before that. So I had like no serotonin in my body whatsoever, right? And then this happens and I literally was like, I'm I'm going to keep myself safe because I was so there was just no happiness in my body. And then I like it's not only that I killed the hardcore, it's that like other people wanted those lives, right? Oh my god, it just I felt so
I felt bad for you because it felt like you took the death pretty hard. I was like, I didn't go make any jokes or anything because I was like, I thought you were pretty upset. So I was just
but
like,
in normal
Wasn't that your first
circumstances,
stream
it would have
back
been
after,
fine.
like,
It was
taking
my
time
first
off?
stream
Yeah.
back. Yeah, it was like my birthday weekend. Like I had just gone. Yeah, it was really bad.
I felt
I
bad for
can't
you. You could tell
believe-
you're sad.
You would
Yeah.
go live and do that, like
feels
with
bad,
that
dude.
little serotonin. That seems crazy to me. Like,
I was
I'm in a
feeling
fucking
really-
depression
well, I
pit for
feel like
like
I
3
had
days
to.
after.
Yeah.
That's
Feels
fair.
feel like I
bad.
had to.
Marsa, do you don't have an iron, or do you have plans to do an iron? or anything?
I have a few irons. I just haven't. I haven't
A
played
What do you
them.
mean by a few?
A few.
I have like 3 Iron Man accounts. One's a group Iron Man account, and then 2 others I made. One of them, the furthest I got on any of them was like one is base 30s, but otherwise, I plan to. I'm just there's so much I want to do on my main right now that I'm trying to focus on.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
you had one iron. Where did how did we get to is it like a hardcore that died and remade, or
No
how'd you end up with 2
hardcores.
irons?
You
I
ever
don't
just
know, I
The group I
remake to
understand. The
remake?
group I understand.
I just have multiple accounts. I don't know.
That's base as fuck.
It kind of is base.
God damn. Okay. I see
You
you.
get the login on one of them? Or?
Yeah, I think I forgot the login on all 3, to be honest.
That's
Okay, there
fair
we
enough,
go.
Honestly,
Man.
it's completely valid.
Yeah.
I've always
Goddamn.
wondered, Zoe and Marcia, do you guys, or I guess Hamzy too? Yeah, because I play games with Cute Neeks, but do you guys play any other games besides RuneScape? Like on the reg, like low key, like you like another game?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I'm playing. I like Stardew Valley a lot. I play some Valorant on the side, not too often. That kind of goes in like waves.
I know.
I'm playing the new Zelda game right now.
Ooh.
Breath of the is it
When
Breath of the Wild? Yeah.
You played those one like storyteller games, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like
Yeah.
you streamed them. What are
Query,
those
right?
called?
I've played. Oh man, I would have to look. One's like, oh, Life is Strange. I played that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Life
don't
is
know.
Strange.
Fridays I just do random games because I feel like to keep going to not go crazy from streaming, I have to switch it up a little bit. So Fridays just variety.
Fair.
That's sick.
That's
It's
fair.
nice to have a variety day.
Yeah.
I
I still
respect
pot
it.
COD Zombies a lot.
Really?
Really?
Off
Yeah.
stream?
Yeah, Black Ops 3.
Why
I
don't we talk
played it
about this more?
One time on stream, because it was when oh dude, the login servers were down. So the game was still active, but only login servers were down. So I was literally gearing up to go do an Inferno task, and I went to go buy death runes, and I world hopped to buy more death runes and just got locked out. And like anyone who was already logged in at the time was fine, but you couldn't world hop or log in. So I had just started it was my planned content for the night. Like I was like 30 minutes, like I was just done with the farm run, like ready to go do this Inferno task. And then I'm like, fuck, okay, well there goes that. So I fired up the COD Zombies, and it was a good time, man.
Hell yeah.
Based. Very based. I don't
Goddamn.
really play anything regularly, but I think it's mostly because I am mentally ill and I don't really play games to like have fun. I just play games to be good at them. and I kind of,
That's hot.
unfortunately,
Dang.
unfortunately have become a little bit obsessed with getting better at RuneScape recently.
That's a take.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I'm not proud
That's
of
a
it.
boss take. No, that's a boss take.
Dude, it is. I resonate with Zoe's mentality of trying to get better at the game. Zoe, you said something in your Sebe cast about being known as a personality streamer, but trying to focus more on actually getting better at the game. And
Yeah,
that hit me
Yeah.
hard.
I feel like that hits a lot of us.
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know Mick is like in that same boat right now, and it's frustrating because it's like you want to, it's like you want to get better and you want to like be able to do things on stream where you can focus, but the more that you focus, the like less that people stick around. So it is kind of
Yeah.
unfortunate because you do kind of
Yeah.
feel like discouraged from getting better sometimes.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like sometimes your best streams are the ones where you're actually like just being a complete shitter in the game?
Yeah, you know what's
Oh.
weird is recently I haven't felt like my streams are good or bad. Like it's like they just happen. Like sometimes they're like notably like less fun than others. But it's like very not even in a bad way. But like I can't remember the last time that I was like, oh my god, that was a great stream. I'm just like, that was fun. That was nice. Like I feel like I just don't even really think about it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of clock in, clock out occasionally.
Well, there's
But
like
be
fun parts
present,
about
but
being
be
bad at the
present.
game. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
also really do enjoy when I'm like gaming and not talking. So it's like it's like can be fun either way.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like you just like like I don't even feel like zone out or just like for me just like I feel like I turn on streamer mode when I hit the button and then like I just like blank out that time other than like maybe some really big things that like one or two big things that happen, but I'm just like okay, 4 or 5 hours just passed by. I guess I clicked things and talked to people for a while. I don't remember what else happened.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about it at all.
Yeah, that's literally, it's always weird when you have that like awareness moment where you're like, holy shit, like I'm literally live streaming. It does
Yeah.
not feel real. It always is
Yeah.
so weird when you're like,
You'll snap
I'm
into it every
live.
now and then.
You're like,
yeah,
oh,
you're like, this
wow.
is weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's people watching me talk to myself in my room. It's very
Have you ever
weird.
had it too where like maybe you'll have like kind of a strange interaction with a viewer that you like completely forget about? It's not a big deal at all. And then they'll message you after and be like, I'm so sorry for what I said. Or
Yes!
something like that. And you're like, what do
Yeah.
you even I do
I
not know what
don't
you're talking
care.
about.
Yeah.
I could not care less. I have no clue what this is about.
That's always so funny when people apologize and I'm like, I do not know
I
what you're
don't
talking about.
It
Not
just
a
goes to
fucking
show
clue.
like how normalized we've gotten to like people just saying like out of pocket shit or just kind of weird shit. And they're
Yeah.
like, other people are like, damn, that was kind of weird that I said that. And you're like, that was so normal when it's totally not.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
God.
Do you guys, when you guys stream like now, do you ever feel that sometimes it feels like almost the same when you had like 10 viewers, you know, and like 20 viewers and stuff? Like, do you ever like,
100%.
when I started streaming, like, I think like it feels the same until you get like 60 viewers, honestly. Like between like 10 and 60, I always felt like it was almost the same. Like chat and how I felt afterwards and
Yeah, I felt like those were the days when like streams were really good or really bad. You know?
Yes.
That It
Yeah.
was like sometimes I would be like, I am fucking miserable, just like staring at the time, being like, I cannot do this for another hour. Like, I gotta go. There's no one here.
No,
My
I know.
viewers are plummeting. Like, it's also like when you're like pushing for partner or whatever, and you like actually have to worry about the numbers, and it is tough. But yeah, I feel like once you're, you know,
Noble.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I'm
I'm only nodding because like I'm in that boat right now. It's like
Yeah,
I look at
it's
the
not
numbers
fun.
after. I'm just like, oh man, I'm really happy or really sad. And like, why is my happiness tied to a bunch of fucking
know.
numbers, dude? It's like, why can't I just enjoy my streaming time?
It messes with you, and that's why like a lot of times when people are like, oh, I want to start streaming, what should I know? And it's like, it's gonna mess with your mental health, like
A lot.
yeah.
Oh, it is definitely mentally damaging.
How
I feel like
many-
a lot of people that stream like years from now are going to need therapy. We're all going to need
Probably.
therapy.
Yo,
mean, we're all
we
weird.
should just
Right
have like
now.
a
We're
base
weird to
therapy
stream.
fund that we should throw money towards, you know?
Pay for our therapy, please.
How many of you guys have the viewer count? Can you see it? I can.
I don't.
The
No.
second I deleted the viewer count and my life got so much better. I love it. And I
I,
can't
del-
look at it.
I
check it
haven't looked
sometimes,
at it,
but I don't
but I
have
still
it.
keep it every now and then.
You
I
still
check
check
it.
it?
Just like every
I
now
just,
and
okay.
then.
Here's the worst way that I do it is like if I'm mad and I'm like, damn, chat is dead and I probably shouldn't look at the view count, but now I really got to know. And then I hover it and it either changes my mood to be better because it's still higher than what I thought it was, or it's lower and I'm like, all right, we're ending in like 20 minutes. Like I'm finishing this raid. I'm going the fuck to bed.
Dude,
Fuck this. Which is
It's
such
kind
a
of,
bad.
I know
but,
this sounds
yeah.
sad, but it's kind of refreshing to hear that like others also feel that way of like wanting to end
yeah.
stream
Oh
or,
yeah,
you know.
that's why I
when-
stopped. It would influence me too much, and I got in a bad habit where I was checking like because you guys know how it is in the streamer thing. Like you can click it
Yeah.
and it'll show you, or you can just leave it up all the time, or you mouse over it and it shows you. You know. And I was in the habit of checking like every 5 minutes. Like it was just like, why don't I just leave it unchecked? And then like I would still look like every 30 seconds, and I was like, I can't live like this. And then
Yeah,
I
that's a
deleted
lot.
it one day, and yeah, it was the best decision I ever made, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Now I can't even
Yeah.
click on the
I
button.
mean, I will say though, whenever I do get in those moods to check it, I'm usually further enough into a stream where it's like totally okay to end. Like I'm not just gonna
Yeah.
throw a tantrum at like 2 hours
point.
and end or something. But
Yeah.
I don't usually check it. It's so freeing to not. And then when you do, usually it's better than what you think it is because you're not focused on it, and it's just way better.
Normally when I
Mm.
check, it's because like my chat is dead, and sometimes I'm like, okay, are there a lot of people here and they're just like not
Yeah.
talking? Like who else is live? Like sometimes it's just out of like sheer curiosity, and then I'll check my list and I have like 300 viewers and there's like nobody chatting. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like come back, bitches. Come back. It doesn't really upset me anymore. It's just curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always during like a quiet moment where I'm like, maybe I should check. You know, I'm never in the middle of like some sick content or like back and forth, you know, flowing
Yeah,
conversation with
because
the
why
chat.
would you check then? Because shit's going good, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's definitely when things slow down, you're just like, all right, I need to see this. Are people,
Yep.
did everybody fucking leave me? Who's live? Is CUNY,
I'm
is
so
CUNY
glad
set fucking
Tasty's
Zuck
not
right now?
here.
Is that why no one's here?
Tasty doesn't get this shit, bro. That fucker's not here.
It's
so
my
good.
fault.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think this is my first cast as a regular member.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Yeah, shout the
Think
fuck
so.
out. Welcome, Zoe.
Yeah, you guys
She's
should
on
be
the-
seeing.
she's-
Yeah.
She's on the cast
Yeah.
now.
Be more.
I'm in it.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully more of Hamsy
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, we'll see some. Okay. I wanna turn this back to our guest, Ms. Marsabun.
Please.
The picture that was put out on the base Twitch account is one, a thirst trap, and two, you have. I did not know you had a fucking massive thigh tattoo. Can you tell me more about that?
It's I can show it. Hold on, let me put my slipper on so I don't show my
You gotta
feet.
get people to pay. Hold on. Can we put a
I
paywall
got mine
behind
because
that?
I saw hers and I thought it was hot, by the way.
That's fucking crazy.
No, I just got it when I was like 19 because I saw this artist and I really liked his work and I was like, oh, it was not supposed to be this big. It was supposed to be about half the size it is, but I was too nervous to say anything, so I just let
Oh
him
my god.
tattoo,
Holy
and I
shit.
didn't tell my parents, so I came home and I was like, hey,
That's like
Mom,
your whole
Dad.
fucking thigh. You're
Yeah,
just like,
it's
oh, yeah.
it's
really
over
good,
12.
though.
I think it's 13 inches. But yeah,
That's
Well, thank
definitely
you.
on the big side.
A little
of
small,
inches.
to be honest.
Massive,
That's a
actually.
very-
I
it's a little-
I can't even conceptualize 12 inches
Yeah,
now that
it's
you
at
say
least
that.
2 inches.
A ruler.
Damn, 2 inches is crazy these days.
Real.
Inflation and shit, am I right? But yeah, no, that's fucking
Oh,
crazy. Is
thank
that the only
you.
tattoo you have, or do you have other ones?
No, I have 9 tattoos in total. I got all of them when I was
Wow.
like 18, 19. The other ones are pretty small.
What are they?
I have my ankles. I have a Totoro tattoo, and then a heart,
Toastic.
and then I have a Beetlejuice tattoo, and then I have these. I got most of my tattoos for free, so they're not the greatest, but yeah, I don't know. They're just kind of random things that I thought emo scene Marza would like when I was 18. I
Wait,
kind of
you were
regret some
emo
of them.
scene Marsa when you were 18?
I was still in that headspace. I didn't really look it as much, but I,
get that.
definitely was like, oh, it's still cool, you know? Yeah.
I
Damn.
think your tattoos look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And I,
think
like
you look
tattoos
fucking
that aren't
amazing.
completely perfect. Like I like when they have a little, they're lived in, you know?
Yeah.
Any plans
Who-
for a
wait.
RuneScape tattoo?
I actually don't want any more tattoos.
Okay,
I don't
if
know.
you were, to get a RuneScape tattoo?
What would I get? I don't know. You have to come back to me on that. What about you guys? What would you guys get if you could get a
I'd get Xanic.
Xanax?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Right here.
He's
You're
fucking
lying.
Xanax
Xanax.
better
Are you
tell.
What if you have
serious?
Xanax with like a massive tits and like you just like
Dude,
full like blow
I'll
up?
pay
belly?
for
Xanac with
it.
massive
TwitchCon,
tits?
I will
No,
pay for a
dude, I
Xanac
want-
tattoo.
She's perfect just the
Hamzy.
way she is, okay?
I will
I'll pay.
pitch in for a
Big ol'
Xanac
honker.
with
Alright.
massive titties tattoo on Hamzy at TwitchCon.
No massive titties, dude.
It's paid for. Do it. There you go.
Damn.
no massive
I like how
titties, man.
Hamzy was just like immediately on that answer. I'm getting Xanac. I'm 100% getting Xanac right
Dude,
here.
that's my favorite NPC.
Unique O's is a tattoo, a RuneScape tattoo for the
Yeah.
record.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know a
know.
Cunix.
Did you do
Yeah,
it for
no.
your subathon?
Well, that's another tattoo that I'm also indebted to.
You owe 2 tattoos?
Yeah, I'm
You're
kind of
dead,
poor.
buddy.
I need to. Yeah, I gotta get a job. But yeah, I owe the people a Cunix 7 tattoo, which is one of my Twitch emotes, and then I also owe chat their own. They can pick an emote. I need to just make a list of emotes that I'm okay with being tattooed on my body, and then I'll just like pull it, and then whatever they vote on, I'll tattoo
Bro.
on my body. I kind of want a Twitch emote on my body. I think it'd be super sick. They give me with the women for sure, right?
You
Yeah,
have to
Cunix
get a Cunix 7.
Maybe at maybe at TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the fun's right.
I think it was last podcast we talked about what RuneScape tattoo we'd want, right?
Mhm.
It was recent, yeah.
Yeah.
we
And then
mentioned
I
it.
said Cunix 7, and the more I started thinking about this week, like I would love that tattoo so much. But in
That
the
one
art
too.
style, like on your merch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Ooh,
Oh,
yes,
in like
yes,
some-
that's how you
oh,
should do it.
Gosh, like that
Just like a little one, like right here or something.
Yes, that's
like, just,
exactly
you know.
what I wanted too. Yes.
I would
Oh,
actually
I would
like
go
that. That'd be
so
fucking
I'm
sick.
just gonna like
Tell me.
shove it in my this. You know, I'll have a sleeve eventually. I'll just shove it in there somewhere. No one's even gonna notice.
That oh
I'm
my
not even
god,
joking.
it's such an honor.
At TwitchCon, all the base people were all getting fucking Cunix 7s.
Like
to
I think
outlaws.
you're lying, Ignoble, but if there's a group of people that want to go get Cunix 7 at base or TwitchCon,
I will
I'm
go.
so going.
I
Like, I'll
yes,
go.
I need to knock it out. Yeah, please.
I'll go get it with you. I will if you're down.
One
I
of
will
you
get it. I
guys,
don't care.
one of you guys should
Let's
get the
go.
stray dog as a stamp tramp.
Wait, that's
Or
cute.
tramp
Oh,
stamp.
Actually,
A tramp stamp.
A
That'd be
what?
kind of sick.
Because Charlie Tramp, right? Right? Is that,
He's
is that
always
his
Tramp.
name?
over by Charlie the Tramp. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
his
dumb
name?
bitch. I hope fucking.
Lol.
Good idea, Marsa.
Name.
write that down. Write that down.
But if I get a tramp stamp, bro, that just further affirms everyone that calls me a femboy or whatever. Marsa would just be proud.
Seeing that comment on the Save cast in the
Ah,
comment
bro.
section is fucking just like, bro.
No, Sater asked me, he's like, hey, do you want me to go over these like femboy questions? And I was like, I mean, no, not really. But if you like want to pick one of them, and he didn't even pick one. So shout out Sater for
I think
asking.
he knew it was for
because
the
that was
best to not.
He does a good job.
Yeah, it's just so like yeah.
I loved your
kind of
Save
a
It
dead
cast, by
joke.
the way. I just finished
Thank
it like 2 days
you.
ago. It was very
Yep.
good.
I had such a good time. I did not believe that we could sit there and talk for like 4 hours or whatever it was. It did not feel like 4 hours.
He's easy to talk to.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
really
yeah, I
good
like
at what he
him.
does.
He's a good host. He does a killer job.
That was a good cast, Nick. I also did finish it recently. I was like, nice. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Thanks, man. Big
Damn.
ups.
Wait. Okay. RuneScape tattoos. I don't know if you said this. We did say this a couple casts ago, but I think I've re-chosen mine. I kind of. All right, I'm split on this. I kind of want to get a scythe on somewhere, like on my on my arm. I think it'd be fucking awesome. But like,
Fair.
You gotta
Somebody
get a
else-
scythe first, bro.
Okay,
Well,
Jay.
No, honestly, what's
on,
cool about that is like a scythe is kind of metal. Like outside of RuneScape, it's already kind
Yeah.
of a sick tattoo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can just do it.
like just
Yeah.
get like a sanguine scythe tattooed on me. But who somebody else got a scythe tattooed on them? Like, was it Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to, do something that someone else has already done. It's like
I
feel
think
like
it's
that's kinda-
okay.
Yeah,
Really?
do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Fuck it,
see a
100%.
scythe tattoo and ignore and be like, "Oh, Jesse had that first. You're lame." Like,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna think that ignoble. You're fine.
All right,
I'm literally
fine.
saving that, and
thought-
that's exactly what I'm going to comment.
I thought
As soon as he
Fedora's
posts a
chainmail
picture.
tattoo would be really cool, or like something like that.
That would be
Ooh.
cool.
Like the course. Okay, look, it looks like a wrinkly nutsack. I'm gonna be honest. If you like I doesn't look that.
The
cool.
Vigora's chain mace?
Yeah. If you
Yeah, it
like,
looks sick.
really?
Yeah.
I think you're
It's the
thinking
same
of the
metal
seed
vibe,
pod.
it's like-
I think you're thinking of the seed pod ignoble.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
I'm gonna get a
Those
seed
look pretty
pod
nuts,
tattooed on my shit, bruh.
This
I'm gonna
looks.
get me a seed pod.
So our nut sacks don't look like this. Okay, well,
I see
gotta
what
talk
you
to my
mean,
doctor.
I guess.
no,
But-
you're right. I was not thinking of this. I was thinking of something else for some reason. But my bad.
That's okay. I forgive you.
It does look sick though. I do like it.
Okay, wait. I have a question from Marsa that we've asked every new guest that we've had.
Okay.
Marsa, do you have a specific streaming routine that you go through before you go live?
I
Like
thought
what
it
you
was
bring
gonna
up
be
on
a
your
different-
computer?
I thought it was gonna be the other question, bro. I was
Oh my
about to be like,
God.
Nick.
Oh my God.
not
Okay,
ask that.
so
no
hold on.
way, Ignoble's
I thought
going
that was-
straight into
No,
this.
yeah, no. For,
Wait,
for
what's the other
context,
question?
Yeah,
okay,
wait,
the other
Hold on,
question.
we'll still do the other
We'll-
question.
we'll
but
get there,
gotta
we
do
get
this one first.
Okay, we'll just go through. Yeah. Okay, Marcia,
Like
do you have a
a-
streaming routine? Like what you bring up on your computer, what you do before you go live, you eat, shower, etc.
I'm so glad that's
Um,
funny ass. Oh my god.
I'm always late to everything, so I rush everything. My streaming routine every day is to rush doing my makeup and then probably turn all the lights on and then rush to put my camera on. It's all just hectic every single day. I'm just late to everything.
What
But
tabs?
really no
what are
routine.
some tabs that you open? Like what do we got up on the
honestly-
monitor? Kind of explain what we're doing, you know?
So this monitor has OBS and RuneScape open, and then my other monitor just has Twitch and Spotify. I'm kind of boring with it. I
mean,
don't know what
that's
you
the
guys do,
basic,
but
yeah, I mean,
yeah, okay.
It's better. I would rather it be simple than overly like just too much going on.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty basic with it.
Okay,
I feel
wanna
like
get a
hectic, being rushed, jumping straight into the stream is honestly the best. When you have too
Yeah.
much time to sit and think, I feel like
nervous.
it's like
Yeah, you don't want
Weird.
that. That's ass. That's bad.
Really?
you lose your spark. I like to-
Yeah, sorry, go.
I was to say, I just like to, sometimes I like to sit down and it's just nice to have everything ready. Cause then if you want to go live a little early and you feel like you're ready, then you can do it.
Yeah.
But also just sitting there definitely, I feel like it can kind of uncharge your battery where you're like not in the mood to be exactly ready to click the button again. Kind of lose the spunk.
Yeah. I like
I have no time to think about that shit.
Yeah.
some days, like most days, like recently I've been doing shit and like I'm clicking go live like later than I should by like 10 to 15 minutes. But like today what I used to like to do and what I was luckily able to do today was like I have everything set up and I'm playing RuneScape, watching Twitch an hour before I'm live. So like I can get some Twitch viewing in, I can kind of get energetic, I'm typing in chats like, it's flowing, and then like when I'm feeling it, I'm like, all right, I kind of like set myself like a 15-30 minute window where I'm like, okay, sometime during that window we're click and go live, but I got everything set up. All I have to do is close one Twitch tab to shut up whoever I'm watching, and then I go live. And that happened, like that helps me, I don't know, like sometimes not be as nervous, and I'm like starting at like my peak, like, yeah, I'm ready, let's go, boom.
I feel like it's kind of fun to watch people before you stream because it does get you in the mood. You're like, oh, I'm having fun in this person's chat. Like, this is what I kind of want to bring when I stream.
Yep. I enjoy watching a little bit before I go
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, I was gonna say that definitely puts you in the mood.
On nights when you guys don't stream and you watch Twitch, do you get FOMO?
Yeah, I feel bad that I'm not live.
Dude,
Yeah.
If I'm not going live on a night, I feel like I'm missing out on the party if I watch Twitch. Like sometimes I can't watch Twitch because I get jealous. I'm like, look at these streamers having fun. If I wasn't such a lazy fuck, I could have been live and this could have been me having fun. Like,
Do you guys ever feel bad when like you're not giving up on your viewers, but you're kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I usually
I take
feel
more
bad.
than like
When you post in
Yeah,
the
if I take,
Discord, like, hey, I'm not streaming tonight.
It's
and
the
they
worst
all-
feeling.
yeah.
Feels bad.
yeah, I feel like you're definitely letting. It feels like you're letting
Letting
people
them.
down, but like
Yeah.
in the end, I think it becomes like a scarcity thing almost though. Like if you don't go live as much, like they're still gonna be there and they're just gonna want to watch you more. So if you take a couple days off, I would just look at it as like a way to boost that. At least
Yeah.
people are excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come back with the energy sometimes when you've had a couple nights off.
Oh yeah.
But To be
Definitely.
honest, when I'm not streaming, I'm like if I'm taking a night off, I'm usually not at home. Like, or I'm not on the computer, because if I was, I would have probably just been streaming.
Yeah. I feel like my secret to not feeling that FOMO, that like, oh man, I should be live instead, is I just go into their chats and I bug them and I join their top teams. So like I'm literally in there with them having a good time. Like,
Damn, I thought you were gonna say you just get banned so you get a free vacation.
Man, can't even go live.
Bisexual hate women, ignoble live stream.
God, I'm at 2 out of 3 strikes. I have to come back, like be a fucking like literally a nun when I come back, dude. None. I can't talk about feet, sex, women, nothing. None of that. We're gonna be every hour when I go live next time. We're just gonna fucking open up the Bible and have a.
All right, guys, it's hourly Bible.
Can you make it a channel point redeem?
Solid.
Pretty funny.
That would be fucking nice. Read a verse. Yeah, maybe.
You know what I've started doing when I don't go live lately is I'll have like game night on Discord with the viewers, and that's actually really fun because then I at least feel like I'm still getting to hang out with them a little bit, even if I'm not live.
I did that a few times. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think I did that when I got burnt a little bit. I was getting a little burnt, and I like didn't stream for 2 days and just potted live in the Discord playing Among Us, and like that was like it reset me. Like I needed like.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and it wasn't like I was gone because like I was adding the Discord, like we're in here playing Among Us. I think one time we had like 16 people in there, like it was a blast, you know. So, but I wasn't live, and I got to like chill out for a minute.
I think just chilling out is just awesome. I mean, I feel like we used to do that a little more in the base Discord, but people like that's literally how the podcast started. Is because like we would just sit in a DGen call and I don't know talk about our dicks, and we're just like, hey, other people want to hear about our dicks, so let's just fucking. Record it and send it off. So
that is what happened.
Maybe we should,
dude, I remember you guys were like, yo, we should record these calls and put them up on YouTube. And I was like, dude, no fucking way you guys are doing that. And then the first ever episode, I'm like, dude, no way, man. I was like, there's no way they're going to talk about the same things that we used to talk about in this. I was like, they're definitely going to tone it down. So I was like, okay, let me watch this shit. And I watched 5 minutes into it, and I'm like, oh my God, this is literally the same thing.
I'm glad we made that push because like we spent a lot of time in there just hanging out, and it was fun. But we were like, just once the idea was floating, we just had to make that last little kick, and here we are, like what, 15, 16, 20 episodes in, and it's fucking every week is a blast.
I know, it's so much fun.
Yeah, man. And not to like doubt, but it still is kind of surprising to me the amount of people that have come into the stream and been like, yo, like I love listening to the podcast. Like people are actually listening to this shit.
Oh, it's so sick. Like it's yeah, it's if you're listening right now, make sure you go in the description and you go follow Marsa right now, okay? Her link's down there. Go tell Marsa how cool she is and how sick she was on the podcast.
Go tell her
please.
This fucking episode, man.
Yeah.
And make sure you go to Hamzy's channel and go in there and also say thanks, Ted Cruz.
Dude, you guys have actually ruined me, man. Like it's not even it's not even like a every now and then type thing. And dude, so you know how I told you guys this whole Ted Cruz thing started with like one random chatter, like one troll this guy who kept coming in with alt accounts. Dude, he fucking submitted a unban request like way after the fact and was like, dude, you've turned this into, he's like, look at how much content you've gotten off my joke. Like you should unban me. This turned into a huge running joke. And I pulled it in the chat. And so they freed him.
Oh man.
So he's unbanned now. He hasn't been back to
look like Ted Cruz.
But he's unbanned now. And now I have people every day coming into my stream telling me I look like Ted Cruz. And every time I raid another streamer, there's like a handful of people that'll be like, Ted Cruz raid.
Have you tried looking less like Ted Cruz?
That
Listen, man, I'm trying to lose some weight, dude. I'm doing what I can.
Bro, can you just shave your entire beard and mustache and go live with the title Not Ted Cruz?
Listen, man, after some thought, all things considered, Ted Cruz ain't the worst looking guy if you think about it.
Oh.
mean, you could be
No,
called worse names. You know, there's
yeah.
worse names that you could be called.
It's also
There
better.
are uglier people out there, but it's like
not something to brag about. It's something
Yeah.
funny to bring up, you know?
you're not gonna go to bed being like, "Damn, this girl thinks that I look like Ted Cruz. That's awesome." Like that's just like a
I'm definitely not bragging about it.
damn. She said I look like Ted Cruz, boys. I'm fucking in, dude.
I'm in.
Have a Ted
in.
Cruz emote.
No,
You should.
Dude, you need one.
Hamzy Ted Cruz, dude.
Way, dude. No way.
Yeah, you gotta
first
you
of
gotta
all,
lean
that
into
could
it.
Possibly be TOS, but second
Bro,
of
you
all,
gotta make it.
dude. I am doing everything I can to just let this die, bro. Like
The best way-
You didn't
not,
fill us in.
like-
I hype it up every time I bring up Hamzy in my stream. Someone will say Ted Cruz, and I'm like, yeah, Ted Cruz.
Dude, I've done
Uh,
everything I can to like ignore it and just not pay it mind, because you know the more you pay attention to it and like freak out about it, they feed off that, you know.
Yeah, you're
And
after
I
this
tried
podcast,
to
you're
not-
fucked.
But,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
no,
dude.
It's how the
dude,
best
at
bits
this
happen.
point, it's just snowballed, bro. Like,
Okay,
it's
how about a
thing.
reverse operation where you pretend you like it, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, this isn't funny because he likes it," you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
even
pretty
kidding.
smart.
Yeah, like if you were just like, "Yeah, bro, I kind of look like Ted Cruz. That's so funny," and then don't say it like that. Obviously, you sound mad, but you know, if you're just like, "Wow, I kind of do. That's kind of funny. You pointed that out." Yeah, and then just like move back on.
Yeah, I
That'd be
would.
kinda
I would
good.
not say that ever again. If you
I
fucking do that.
I don't know if I can do that, man.
If you could keep it straight face and just be like, "I don't give a fuck. This
Full
is
reverse
fine."
psychology. Kind of brilliant.
Yeah, like don't even say you. Yeah, just be like, "That's pretty interesting." Yeah,
Bro, Twitch
And-
chatters are stupid as fuck. You could pull it off.
even after them hearing this, even them hearing us scheme this, they would fuck off. I promise. I swear.
You're Hamzy. You're known. I think in my chat, people in my chat know you more as the meth guy than Ted Cruz. But you still know as the Ted Cruz guy,
true.
but also like the
Dude.
meth guy too.
Oh man,
So
It
you
was
got a lot of
one
personas.
time. It was like one series of times.
Okay, but can we talk about?
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
hit up Xanax story. Someone came into my stream this week and they said, make sure the next time Hamzy's on the cast, you tell us about the lady in the hotel with the Xanax. I don't know what that means, but I told Hamzy that before the cast, and his eyes lit up. He was like, "Oh yeah, the Xanax lady or whatever." So let's hear it.
Wasn't in a hotel.
Okay, there
It
you
was
go.
on my flight.
Okay.
So I recently went on vacation, and I like to get super fucked up in airports. It's just like kind of my thing. So while I'm waiting for my
you just
flight,
like to get
dude,
super fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
I've
that's what
seen
I'm
you
hearing,
fucked up
dude.
on
Yeah.
stream.
You're drinking
fucked up
a
in
Four
Vegas.
Loko on a Wednesday.
Yeah, bro. Seek help.
okay, well, so
You're drinking a Four Loko on a Wednesday. Oh my god.
everything's fine, guys. I promise everything's fine. So
We like all the
I
money
wish
that
you
we
guys saw-
generate
I
off this
gotta-
podcast
I gotta explain.
is going towards Hamzy's therapy sessions, bro. Please help him.
So on the podcast right now, we film our faces, but like I cropped down our Discord call slightly, and you can't see, but on the table behind Hamzy, there is a half full massive Tito's. How much is that? A handle? What is that? It's like massive Tito's thing. Yeah, show the chat what you got. He's got a huge old Tito's. Then he has more alcohol, bro.
A Stella.
He has a Stella and then some other bottle that might just be Pellegrino.
the Tito's was just for the one shot we took at the beginning. The Pellegrino was to chase. The Stella
Fair.
I was having earlier, and the Four Loko I'm having now. It's really not that much if you think about it.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
gonna be with
yeah.
us for a long time or no?
Have I been what?
Are you gonna be with us for a long time or no?
Oh, I'm with us all night, baby.
Well, I mean it like in the future, like you know.
In the terms of
weeks from
living
now.
life, breathing air.
Oh my gosh, I'm
I'm
laughing
more,
so
of
hard.
I'm more of a live in the moment kind of guy.
Wait, Marcia, did
Okay,
you
that's
just drink
good to know.
more?
It was my other. I can never do full shots. It's too much. Like I don't know if I have a. Well, my dentist did say I have a small mouth. So I don't know if I just can't like take big gulps, but
Fuck yeah. Mark's
Glad you
feeling
finished
it. Let's
it.
fucking go.
That's a dub.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm laughing too hard. I gotta pull it back.
See, Hamzy, I don't know if you'll understand this, but there is a thing that happens when you drink less that your tolerance actually goes down, right? So you don't have to drink as much to get as drunk. And it's really nice. It's good for your body. It's good for everything. I'd recommend looking into it.
Wait, how often do you drink, Hamzy?
I don't want to answer that question. I usually take like 1 month a year. I usually do like a sober month once a year.
No,
Dry January, baby.
Fuck that.
I think that's great.
Dry July or whatever the fuck. I don't know what people
I just
do.
don't like drinking.
Yeah,
Kind
no,
of.
I don't. I could go without drinking. The weed's really good though.
Okay, I also drink a lot of water though. No one talks about the amount of water I drink.
Period. It does cancel each other out.
I don't
You're a
ever
water
seen you
addict.
drink water
Fucking
at
grow
all
up.
today.
You got the shit pumped into your house, bro.
I
You're
drink
an
so much
addict.
water
Dude, what are you
earlier.
guys talking about? He used Pellegrino as a chaser. He's taking in so much water.
Water.
Back off my guy Hamzy, dude.
Bougie with it.
He's like, I swallow my own spit. I'm hydrated.
It's technically water too, if you think about it.
Wait, the Xanax
Damn.
story.
Yeah, Xanax. Sorry.
Yeah, Janet.
Oh yeah.
So, I like to get fucked up in airports. I was getting ready to get on my flight to south of France a couple weeks ago, and I'm sitting in the bar at the airport. Also, I got this like notification that something was wrong with my check-in, and when I tried to online check-in, this is what really started it. So it's really the airline's fault, because they were like, you need to show up like 4 hours early because you've got some serious problem with your thing. So you need to show up super early. And so I show up super early, and I got checked in like 5 fucking minutes, dude. So now I have all this time before my flight. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I sit at the bar with my laptop, pot this fucking episode of Grey's Anatomy while I am just drinking old fashioned after old fashioned. I take a edible gummy that I brought with me, and then by the time I get on my flight, I'm like super lit. And so, you know, take another gummy. We take off, okay, and I'm in my seat, and I took the seat in like the way back that was right next to the bathroom, because there was no one wants that seat, so I ended up finding a seat next to me, open seat, like, you know, 2 seats open. So I'm sitting in the seat. We take off. We're up in the air at this point, cruising altitude. They take the seatbelt sign off, and so now like the first wave of people that decide to, you know, go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there with my like tray down. I got my AirPods in. I'm big vibing, and this old lady, like she's like 75 probably, she comes and she's waiting, I guess, to get into the bathroom, and so I'm like the closest seat to her to the bathroom, so she's just standing next to my seat, and she pulls out her like her little like bag of her like old lady pills. You know, she's got like an assortment of things that she probably has to take, and my tray's down, so she takes this pill out of her bag and she bites it in half and then puts the other half on my tray and gives me a look like, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, dude, this lady is totally just hooking me up with the Xanax right now. Like, that's fucking sick. So I take I pick up the pill and I'm like, hell yeah. And I like go to just throw it in my mouth, and she literally like just smashes, like grabs my hand and is like, what are you doing? Like, and I was like, I take out my AirPod. I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought you were giving this to me. And she's like making a scene at this point. I'm like, dude, like I didn't mean to, like, I thought you were, she put it on my tray. So I was like, I thought this was for me. And she's like, no, this is my like medication or something. She's like, I just wanted to put it down while I like got something else out of my bag.
You
And
are
dude,
such a
everyone on the
druggie,
flight-
dude.
dude, everyone on the flight's like looking at us at this point, and I'm like, dude, listen, like I did not try to steal this lady's Xanax. Like, I thought she was just offering me like a half Xanax. That is like a normal thing people do on long flights. So like the flight attendant comes over and is like, is everything okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm fine. I'm the one who is literally minding my own business. She put her pill on my tray. Why is it like I'm completely minding my own business? I thought I was being offered. I accepted an offer that was given to me, or that I thought. And I was like, listen, you take this back. I'm gonna just like put my AirPod back in. And she said something to me after, and I literally just pretended like I didn't. I was like, I have my AirPod. I'm not talking to you people anymore. Like, there's fucking families over here looking at me like little kids and shit. Like, what's going on over in this seat? And I just had to sit there, and luckily I passed out like 2 seconds later and woke up and we had landed.
Did
But
you swallow the
was
Xanax?
No, I didn't get it in my mouth. I was close though, dude. I was like, I literally grabbed it off the thing, like was ready to pop it, and she like just grabbed my hand. Like,
That
you
is
don't take an old lady
unbelievable.
Xanax. Yeah.
it's
God,
extremely
that's-
embarrassing.
I'm mind
Odds that
blown.
it was.
I'm-
What
yeah,
was it actually a
shocked.
Xanax? Like odds that it was a Xanax.
No, dude. Honestly, it was one of her, like, it looked like a Xanax.
A
but it
daily
must have been one of
medication
her,
for like
dude, you know these old
If
ladies.
there's
they take-
anybody I trust on
pain.
what drugs are in his hands, I would probably say it's Hamzy.
real.
It's either Hamzy or Ignoble or Zoe, actually.
No, it's probably Zoe. Probably Zoe or
Okay,
Hamzy.
I have a question though. How
got
did
the three of them in
Ignoble?
here.
How did Ignoble show his feet? I don't know if that. Do you think that's what you got banned for, Ignoble? Was the feet thing or no? Okay.
That's 100%
How did
feet, yeah.
Hamzy go over the clip and show his feet as well for the dual feet clip and receive no backlash? Like Ignoble's definitely just got a hater.
take care
No,
of
like
my
Noble
feet,
has a
bro.
hater that's reporting him every time he does anything sus.
Yeah.
Does
I
that
like to
clip
think it's 'cause
exist,
I have
Hamzy?
nicer feet.
If I were you, I would delete that clip immediately, Hamzy. If you
think I
haven't
should?
already.
Probably.
Yeah, you should definitely delete that clip.
You might want to get rid of it. I was
I'm
just
gonna
thinking
fuck
about that. I
you.
was like,
I'm gonna
what?
report you. I want you banned here with me.
Leave it
Wait,
up.
I can't report
Honestly,
you.
yeah, I'll report Hamzy too, bro. That's either more yoinkage on the viewers, dude. Let's fucking go. I want you
True.
both
Super
banned.
true.
Fucking
Yeah,
hashtag
that's true.
ban
Hold on.
Uniques too. Let's start that one up. I'm down.
There's nothing I can do. I
Yeah,
can't.
fuck it. This
Impossible. You
fucking
can't get me
Hamzy
banned.
guy's like coming in during my like time schedule, taking my fucking viewers and fucking getting me banned, bro. It's Hamzy. Hamzy started streaming at a new schedule, bro. He started streaming when I stream. Like, I see what's
God.
going on. You got some fucking boys that you got reporting me. I know you, dude. I know what's going on. Fuck.
I've been outed.
All right, we almost
Catch
forgot. We almost forgot.
Oh, no.
We
The big
ask.
question?
We ask every guest that's come on the cast for like the last I don't know how many guests. We've asked them the same two questions: the streamer routine question, and then the second question. Uniques, go.
Okay, so you have to Eiffel Tower someone, or Eiffel Tower a person with someone else in this call. Who are you picking, and why? I don't know how. I guess you have a strap on. You and another woman. You know.
Uniques is
strap
doing his
on her.
best to set the stage.
Yeah, I literally.
You could be in any position in this tower. You know, we'll just leave it
okay.
at that.
Yeah, because it's not like I want to be like, yo, so you're getting Eiffel Towered. Who are you picking in this situation? Like that just doesn't.
You can take any position in the tower. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could be the
You
tower.
could be the base. You could be the left side, the right side.
Okay. I gotta think this through.
It's not who you're Eiffel Towering, by the way.
You
don't pick
only
that
have to,
person.
if you
That's
want to
just-
say like one of the other two people is a random person, that's what you usually go with. So it's you, a random, and one person from this call. Who is it? Go.
Well, like I'm obviously gonna pick Zoe, but I think me and Zoe are gonna like. It would be a random choice. You guys would have to do like rock paper scissors.
True.
no,
who
I
here
think
is
that-
being-
no, the third person doesn't be one of us. No, it's just a random person.
Wait, like any random
Can't believe
person.
you didn't
No,
pick
you don't
Unique,
have
by
to.
the
You
way.
don't have to say who the random person is. Let's
Marcia and I
just
have
say-
basically already done that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
We were like a few degrees away from that. I feel like I would be the face fucker, you know?
Awesome. Go crazy.
Shout out.
You know what I mean?
And do you high five or no high fives?
We're holding hands.
Oh,
It's an Eiffel Tower, bro. You have
really
to have
is.
fucking hands together.
Yeah.
The Eiffel. What is the Eiffel Tower? It doesn't look like this. The Eiffel Tower looks like this. Come on, bro. The fuck? Know your fucking architecture shit. Yeah.
It's weird if you don't.
I've never
at least
been
high
to
five.
Paris.
You don't have to go to Paris to know what the Eiffel Tower is like. Just putting that out there. You can be
Hamzy just
familiar.
flexing. Hamzy just flexing.
Yeah. Hamzy knows his shit.
I'm very flattered by
Goddamn.
your answer. Thank you. I was going to be a little bit hurt if you didn't say me.
Oh no,
To be
I,
honest.
I have to pick you. Are you
Yeah.
joking?
Duh. Duh.
Glad. Okay, now that we got that
Stupid
out the way.
question, honestly. You guys need the answer.
Okay, Marsa, we've talked about these interesting questions. I wanted to dive into one topic which I am most interested in.
Mhm.
Can you tell us about your boyfriend?
What about him? What questions
He's
do you
fucking
have?
hot.
What's
He's
his
so
name?
hot.
Just kidding.
He is
That was so
hot.
funny how we could not remember his name for so long. One time I was in a car with Marsa and we were going to Tasties and he was driving and I was like, please just give me his name one more time. Like, I'd met him like 10 times and I could not remember it.
Tasty. I think Tasty also texted me the same day asking what his name was.
And I sent him a screenshot of me texting you asking, well, I was sitting behind you in the car. I sent him the screenshot of me texting you asking what his name was.
It's just so easy to get lost in his eyes that you know.
Yeah,
forget
He
for
what
doesn't
it
that-
have
is.
great
yeah.
eyes.
First
He
time I
does.
looked into
He's
his
very
eyes,
beautiful.
it's like a fucking trance, man.
He is
Yeah.
like the definition of a hunk. You know, like when he's like, he is like, boom, like, you know?
He's the tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes, dude.
Yep,
like,
yep, yep.
chiseled
Best way to put it.
everything. Like,
Well, thanks, guys. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
tell him. I'll tell him that you said that. No,
Yeah.
he's very handsome.
I
wanted
met
to
it. I
stream.
first met him in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm trying to get him to stream, but I don't know. I think he's too shy
Please
for
don't
it.
let him do RuneScape. He would.
oh, I
take
know, not
everyone
my
away.
category.
Yeah.
He hates RuneScape.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Thank God.
So yeah.
Does he
W.
hate us? Is the question.
No, not at all.
Yeah, what does he think about us? Does he ever
That's
talk
actually-
about
yeah.
us or
He
like?
watches some of our streams.
He does. He does.
Oh shit!
really?
No way. That's so sick.
I
That's
think
wild
he's
to me.
been in a few of you guys' streams. Definitely
Does he have
Zone,
his-
Qneeks.
Does he? Yeah. Does he have his own Twitch account?
Yeah.
Oh.
Goes by
Oh.
Goblin Shark.
Okay. Damn. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Does he ever chat or does he just lurk?
No, he doesn't chat. He just lurks.
Okay.
Fair
Damn.
enough.
Damn.
Damn. I remember
so
meeting him in
funny.
Vegas, and I was just like, one of these is just not like the others. Like, you know, you pull up to Vegas, and you know it's a bunch of, you know, RuneScapers who fucking stream RuneScape. Like, come on, you know the vibe. And then fucking Mars's boyfriend pulls up. We're just like, that guy does not hold the same vibe as the rest of the RuneScape streamers. You're just like, oh, okay.
He actually
I'm not
got
saying
me
it's a bad
into
thing. That's a good thing.
streaming. No,
Oh,
yeah, he's
really?
the one that. Yeah, he's the one that told me to start streaming.
Oh dang.
Wow. That's sick.
Really? Wow.
What did he watch before? Like what kind of games?
I don't know. He watched on Twitch before. He was just like, you should start gaming. You would get views, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Period.
Did it? Now we're here.
okay.
Really that easy.
Damn. It just be like that.
No,
You should have brought him on the cast too, just like as a surprise guest.
No.
But hey,
No. He'd make me
she
feel
will
bad.
not go on camera unless I get 5,000 subscribers. But I'm not even close, so I don't know when that is gonna be.
Probably soon enough, honestly.
yeah.
Did you hear
I
that?
wouldn't
We're
Guys?
all going to the top.
Don't make me get my wallet too. Fuck.
He and I have one of the best pictures that I think I have ever seen of myself ever together. It's this really, really great picture that Seth took when we were at Tastegiving in Arizona. And he's just like trying to take a selfie to like get the ambiance of the whole room. And in this picture, like I am cutting him a line. And also there is a White Claw under my arm that is literally like it's spilled. I remember in real life it's spilled. You can see in the picture it's like diagonal. The White Claw is diagonal. It is mid spill, and I am just cutting him a line. And I think he's
That
talking to me
was
about
a
like
great picture.
crypto or something.
Oh
So iconic.
That's
Everything about it is
crypto.
iconic. It just really encapsulated the trip so perfectly.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but yeah, that sounds.
Can
so
I talk
sick.
about that on here, by the way?
Yeah, no, we talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
cocaine all the time.
Like,
You're
Okay.
good.
it's a statute of limitations or something. Yeah, something. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Everything.
I was in the game, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
Cocaine in the
Yeah.
game.
Well, it wasn't for me. It was for my friend. Like
You were
just-
cutting the line for someone else. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
I
yeah.
never said I ingested it.
Maybe it was even me. Like I'll step forward. Maybe that one was for
Yeah.
me. Like who knows?
Probably was T-Papa.
It was probably for you, Ignoble. I was covering.
Man. God damn. I'm still so sad that I didn't get to like meet Marsa and her boyfriend at Tastegiving. Like I met Marsa for a little bit at Tastegiving, but like
you
not
have
as
to tell
much
the story.
Oh man.
Or somebody needs to tell the story from their
No,
perspective.
Yeah, Ignoble, you gotta tell the story, dude.
All right, look, okay, it was a long weekend of Tastegiving. All right, I didn't know what to expect. Marsa shows up on the second day, right, with her and her boyfriend. That day, like the night before, we were not planning to do much, but then we did much. We did a lot of things. People were partying all 3 days. The second day rolls around, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a gummy. Like my body's falling apart. It's like the first thing I take a gummy, and I'm like, oh shit, all right. That's setting in. I'm super tired. I'm gonna take a quick little nap and get ready to fucking party. This was at like 6 p.m. or something. Like, take a quick power nap and party. That's how that shit goes, right? Somebody comes to wake me up. It's like 9 p.m. And I was just like, okay, fine. I'll be there in like half a second, whatever, fuck off. And then next time I open my eyes, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I hear this partying going on. I'm gonna go outside. Things are winding down. It's 3 a.m. I walk outside and I'm like, I was hyped to see Marsa, okay? I was so fucking hyped to see Marsa because she was the one person who hasn't shown up yet. And then I'm like, hey guys, like, what's going on? Where's Marsa? And then people are just like, bro, she and her boyfriend left like an hour ago. They were here for 8 hours. And you didn't see him at all. And I was just like, I just stood there in shock and in awe, still waking up. And I was just like, I missed Marsa.
He literally just stands and he's like, where's Marsa? Like fully still asleep. Just walks out in the living room. So confused.
So sweet.
I was so sad. I was so sad, but
That was so funny. Yeah, he essentially goes, "Where I missed Marsa." We like it's pure silence. You can hear a pin drop, and then we all keel over laughing. Just like every single person just drops. Like it was.
Dude, I remember him just waking up like all faded, like, wait, I miss Marsa?
He's like sweaty. He's like musty.
He's like a little kid waking up. in the middle of the
crusty
night.
eyes, just like rubbing it out and like, I missed Marsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the story of Tastegiving. It's crazy to think about. That was almost a year ago now. Like
Mhm.
That is
that
wild.
was
Out.
feels like just yesterday.
Holy.
T-Papa was railing lines off, or was he hypothetically off of Turkey?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't happen once.
God damn. But
T-Papa, we can cut this if you want, but can I tell the story of after Tastegiving when we're sitting in Tasty's room?
Oh no, that's my favorite story. Yeah. Go.
Have you told this before?
I don't know, maybe, but that's one of my favorite moments. Yeah.
I don't think we bonded so much as in this moment. We are just so it's like the day after Tastegiving and everyone is just hanging out at Tasty's. We're kind of like all just like waiting to go to the airport. So we're just like sitting in his room and like watching YouTube. Like everybody's completely dead, right? Like we're fucking miserable, completely miserable. And then Tasty pulls out the bag and is like, like I got so much of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And like me and T-Baba just look at each other and we're like, just hand it over, buddy. It's like on Monday at like 3 p.m. We're like, just fucking hand it over. Like this day is horrible. It needs to be at least okay.
I was dying. I was trying to pretend like I was okay. And then that baggie came out and I was like, oh my God, I can live. Like I'll survive. And then like I couldn't, like I saw that baggie and I was like, I'm not doing this alone. I look at Zoe and Zoe had the same exact face and I was like, yes.
I think you just looked at me and started laughing and you were like, we're going to hell together, aren't we?
I did. That is what I said.
Oh my God.
And then we saved the day. That day was
We really-
so hard. It was
Yeah, it
such
was
a
really
hard
hard.
day. Oh man. Yeah, that was good. Do we have anything else or we jump into Twitter? We haven't even touched Twitter yet.
we haven't touched Twitter yet. We
I
should do
know.
that.
Holy. Yeah, we should dive into some Twitter.
Miss Marsa, did you glance at any of these questions and one stand out that you want to touch on for sure? If not, do we just go?
No, you guys can ask anything. There's nothing in particular.
Okay,
I
cool.
want to jump right into one, a very
go for
important
it.
one.
Yeah.
Greg asks, if you were doing a based After Dark all-female cast, 4 others, which ones would you want to do it with? And second part of this questions, how many slaps would you have to hit Ignoble with before considering him for the 6th spot?
He's always so good with the questions. Wow.
He's
Executive producer.
Yeah.
4 girls.
I want to like branch it because I mean like there's not base doesn't like how many more girls are there, you know?
There's a decent amount.
Is there enough to fill in 4 without like having someone left out? Like I just want to make sure there's not 4 left. Okay, because I was gonna say like maybe just the category too. I don't know if there's anyone else.
Yeah, you could choose category based like whoever you want. 4 others.
There
you
are
really
more
wanna
than
talk
4
to.
girls in base.
Okay,
I just
I
need to
was
make
just-
that abundantly clear.
I just wanted to.
Do you need me to start listing them?
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Qneeks, T-Papa. That's about all I got. Yeah.
I feel like I would want to choose Zoe, Megan. I want it to be like chaotic. So Zoe, Megan, Hannah, and just for some sweetness, let's add Lynn in there. I think that would be fun. Yeah.
Mm.
And then how many slaps? At least 20 from each of us.
Hey, so that means you can
Come
get
on,
in.
what?
Shout out.
That's been the best day of Ignoble's life.
That's a
That's only
feasible
100
number.
slaps.
That's not bad.
I could die happy that day.
Those
I'm
are
not gonna lie.
Ignoble just shows up and he has like 5, like a huge black eye. Like he's like 5-starred on both cheeks.
I'm gonna
I
tell
feel
my
like it would
boss
work
the next
out.
day, just like,
Yeah.
hey, you know, like I got into something. Sorry, I'm a little busy. Got a little busy last night.
It'd be a good workout. I feel like after a while, you know.
Yeah, we just do like a kickboxing class, but it's just like on Ignoble.
Just Ignoble.
That would be awful. No, I would hate that. We should not do that.
Oh, this
Anyways.
is a good one too, bro.
We'll talk about it at a TwitchCon. But wait, before that, the Marsa slap started with you, Marsa, right?
Yeah,
What's the story behind you coming up and slapping the shit out of me? And Zoe did it too. Like there was a lot of people.
Riccio for my subathon, he was like, for this many subs, you have to slap Riccio. I mean, you have to slap Ignoble. And yeah, we met it. So
Did you
There's
sign
something-
up for that, Ignoble, or did Marsa just put that out there?
I had no idea about it. Like literally, I was at Vegas, just like my brain was like in a different atmosphere due to things we were doing. And Ricky's like, bro, look, remember what I told you about? Like, dude, Mars is ready. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I am gone. And I was like, okay, like if you watch the videos, like the slaps happened. I don't remember feeling any of them. I was just like, that was something on my face, I guess. You know, it happened, but it was wild. It was wild. But I still remember the first thing was Zoe, like Seth wanted to film Marsa slapping me. And Seth's like, get over here. And then Zoe comes up to me and she looks at Seth. She's like, are you ready? He's like, yeah, go. And she just immediately just fucking whacks me across the face. Just like,
Ask for permission. I wouldn't have done that without permission.
I hope I said yes. I did say yes.
What kind of person do you
did.
think I am?
One that just slaps poor kids around. Man, I don't know. But I remember Zoe just came at like 90 miles an hour. And I was just like, I didn't process it. Like my brain was just like, what? Okay, that happened.
You only got one shot, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I
I
like
feel like
it.
Zoe would hit pretty fucking hard, man.
I'm more of a kicker, but yeah.
We'll formalize some TwitchCon plans. Don't worry.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I've gotten in my fair share of fights. I got suspended from school twice for fighting, so
oh well.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
kind of a
you're
bad
not a bitch
girl.
to be trifled with, huh?
true. That was in middle
Any-
school though, so
Oh,
What are the
I
reasons
mean,
for
do
your
you want-
fights? What'd you do?
yeah.
what
Do you
did
care to
Of
explain
course.
any?
Well, so just to put it plainly, like when I was in middle school, I was kind of a slut, and I did have that reputation, but I didn't, that was not a word that was empowering to me at the time. That was a word that was very mean. So, yeah, basically
Weird
the
how
first
that's
one.
changed, huh?
Oh yeah, no, it's such a sick word now, honestly.
Yeah.
But the first one, like my ex-boyfriend called me that when we were walking. We had like a vestibule to like that our class is connected to, and he called me a slut when we were walking by, and I literally just like looked at him and like backed up and just fucking slapped the shit out of him. I 5-starred him. It was sick. It was actually so sick. And I think that was just like a in school suspension or something for like 2 days. And then the next time I was at a school dance, it was the Valentine's Day dance, and this other girl, she called me a slut. And I just took my purse and I fucking whacked her. And then I kneed her and I just punched the shit out.
Yeah.
It was sick as fuck.
Bro, like knowing you now, like I would be terrified of you. Like, did girls not know you're gonna beat the shit out of them? Like,
Yeah, I don't really think I had that reputation back
I
then.
feel like you have that demeanor a little bit. No, back then I guess not.
I don't think I did back then, because back then I was like, you know, I was like on the gifted team and like did a lot of ballet and like chorus and like a kind of a very good girl. So I don't think people really expected that necessarily. But now you know. I think I've adopted a bit more of that into my personality.
I think of all the people in base that I want on my side, if like some shit were to go down, Zoe's like top 2, maybe even top 1, honestly. Just like if they're asked to kick, if there are like just anything that needs to get done, she will fucking do it. She will make sure that I stay alive. And in fucking zombie apocalypse, I choose you first, probably for between
That
first
is
and second.
true.
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, like if you're ever like in a Twitter war with someone, like, you know, I'll always have your back.
Oh yeah,
That's good to know.
I've seen Zoe take
Zoe be-
lives, man. On
Yeah, should be
love-
serving on Twitter. Serving.
I made a
Yeah.
private
She's ended
Twitter recently,
careers.
and that's like that's where the real stuff comes out, you know. That's where the real stuff comes out. But you know, we keep it.
Are we
We
allowed to
keep it. No.
Okay.
Like we should not talk about
It's private for a reason.
Zoe is the biggest cunt in Twitch.
Actually true.
Oh, bro, I'm about to make a private Twitter and just start talking shit about like Qneeks or somebody. Just like
It's so nice.
make sure
It's,
he
like, so
follows it
liberating.
and talk shit.
Put me on blast.
Face.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't.
And
need
then,
a private
dude,
Twitter. I'll
we
get
can
in
start some
trouble.
drama that way within base. Like, you know, you take a screenshot of my private Twitter, which is like talking shit about Qneeks, and we leak it. And it's like, did you hear what fucking Ignoble said about Qneeks on his private Twitter?
Oh, bro, we could. Okay, the thing that scares me about fake beef though is at a certain point it could always go too far and then it becomes real. So I'm definitely afraid of that because I feel like I would take it personally even if you're just being funny, and then I would make it extremely personal and then actually we'd fight. But you know, fuck it. I guess we can find out.
Notes taken. Don't fucking
Yeah.
fake beef with Qneeks.
Yeah.
I'm just too much of a bitch, bro. I can't take it. I hear one
no,
thing
I-
and it sits in the
I
rest of my head
understand, like,
forever.
I'm fucking sensitive. I'd be like, okay, if you're gonna say anything mean about me, just be like, Ignoble, you're not good at RuneScape, and I'd be like, yeah, that's good beef. Like, if you go further than that, I might like cry off stream. So yeah.
Yeah, if it's just like personal appearance or anything like that, I'd get upset.
Did I hurt your feelings when I called you queefs?
No, honestly, when you messed up my name, I was like, okay, she's not trolling, but I know she's smarter than this.
Dude,
And I was like,
I
that's
think
okay.
I think it's just when I talk really sloppy and I'm super dyslexic, so probably in my mind I'm saying it right, but it's not coming out right, you know?
Yeah,
it's also tough
yeah.
when you're streaming and you're trying to like do your multitasking. But I remember
yeah.
when that happened. That was before Marsa was in base, and someone sent the clip of that happening, and they were like,
Oh, I gotta see. I've never seen this clip. I need to see. Oh my god.
I'm
I
so
remember-
sorry.
I can't remember who it was that came to defend you. And someone was like, "No, don't worry. Like she always mispronounces people's names. Like it's just like a thing. Like
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god.
it's
I would
bad.
have.
It's bad.
People will just avoid saying my name, but it's literally just Q Neeks. You can just call me
Yeah.
Neeks or Nick. I don't care. It's not that hard of a name, I don't think, but
Bro,
Maybe
you put
it's
it in
harder
your
than I
fucking, you
think.
put the
First time you
pronunciation
ever-
in your fucking bio, dude. Like
everywhere.
Nick,
Twitch, Twitter.
it's like it's pronounced Qneeks, guys. It's like
Why the
like-
fuck has Twitch come out with like badges that say like muted the stream or like listening without
Yeah.
video, but
I
they
hate
don't have
those.
something when you click on your name that shows you how to say it phonetically? Like, why can't we just have that?
Yeah.
that would actually
my God.
slap."
I don't
That's
get
so
it.
Yo, that would be
genius.
sick.
It's
That's
like
fucking
whoever
genius.
following for 10 months and then it's just like in parentheses just shows you how to pronounce it. Why would that be so hard?
That's
Yeah,
a
I mean, it has
fucking
it for the
great
like the names
idea,
that are like
actually.
Japanese or whatever. It translates
Yeah.
them to English. Like, why
Yeah.
not just have an option
Oh.
to put that beside your name
That's
or
crazy.
somewhere else?
I on the topic, I have a confession while we're
Oh.
here. And
I'm
I don't know if
listening,
you
son.
remember this, Ignoble, but the first time we ever met, it was actually Qneeks told you to raid me. And that was how we met. And
Really?
the first time I ever yeah.
Mhm.
And the first time I ever like met you was like you had just raided me and I called him Ennobly.
Ennobly.
no, not
Like a soccer player or a basketball player.
Not that.
Ennobly.
That's horrible.
love it.
Ted Cruz
I
can't
called
read.
him Ennobly, dude. I'm sorry. I just had to. I'm glad you didn't notice.
How did
Okay, but
I?
'Cause
How do I
felt really
rescind a
cringe
friendship?
after the
How do I take
fact.
it away? God
Dude,
damn!
slash
I didn't.
unraid.
Yeah, bro. Let me. How do I slash unrated?
Take that
bro?
shit back, bro. Take that shit back.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. Ignoble posted a screenshot of someone saying that he resembles Aziz Ansari or whatever, and I've brought up how I definitely made that joke in his chat when I first watched him, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of racist now that I think about it.
Qneeks
Like,
canceled.
Canceled. Get him.
I was just dumb. I was like using my own emotes in other people's chats probably back then,
Cringe.
and I was
It
just
doesn't
cringe.
actually like
Yeah.
bother me because he's a famous guy and people like him, I think, and is funny. So
Yeah, that's a
Comparison
compliment
is-
now.
I hope
Yeah,
that
he's
it's a
very
compliment.
popular.
Yeah.
I've
You
heard
look
like
nothing like him.
Yeah.
I think it's just the voice. I think the voice just comes off, and he's
Okay, I see that.
brown.
Yeah.
Kinda
There's
worried.
definitely a point where I was just like, every time I get excited, my voice would go like higher and higher, and just like start squeaking at some point. Not Qneeks level of squeaking, but like just just throwing
Fair.
strays out there while I'm out here.
Hot takes:
of
Ignoble
course.
squeaks higher than Qneeks.
No
I sound like
way.
SpongeBob sometimes. Maybe call me
That's
SpongeBob when I get like in a weird voice. To like, shut up,
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Who
Damn.
calls you that?
Whatever. I have like real life friends. Like when I make
Okay.
like funny voices.
I thought you said
Like
your mom
car
for a second.
meets. Oh hell no, not my mom. Like,
Shut up, SpongeBob.
no, my parents would not. But yeah, they send me like SpongeBob memes. They're like, "This sounds just like you, bruh."
That's pretty
Fuck
silly.
you. Yeah,
Damn.
fuck those guys. Bullies.
Want to take a turn back to the Twitter questions?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Papa said you had a good one.
Yeah, I like this
Yeah.
one. I mean, I think any of us can answer this, but directed at Marsa. If you were plopped on a remote island, who would you want from the based? Who would you want from the based cast to be by your side for your best chance at survival? You can only pick one.
That's
gonna-
unfair.
Branching
I'm
off
gonna go
that, who would be the worst as well out of us?
Oh wow.
Best. I'm gonna go with Seth.
He's not right here right now.
Oh,
Us five.
it has to be between
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
Oh, I
pick
thought it
us
was-
right
Cast right
now.
here, baby.
Oh, okay. My bad. I gotta go back with Zoe then. I gotta go with my queen, and then my least. Do we really have to say the least?
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt any of our
Yeah,
feelings.
am I gonna cry?
We've said way worse. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me pull out my diary. Let me fucking just in case it's me. I'm writing.
Who doesn't know how to cook here?
My dad's a chef. I'm really good at cooking.
The way Hamsy fucking
Probably
giggled,
Nick's pretty
bro.
bad.
Hamsy and I'm assuming I'm dog shit at cooking. I can make
Bro, I'm in the
spaghetti.
industry, man. I be chefing it up.
Really?
I gotta eliminate
Like-
Qneeks. I'm sorry.
That's crazy, bro. T-Pop is a princess, man. I'm telling you. That's okay,
Even
bro.
though
That's
I
fine.
feel like it'd be fun to be on an island with you.
I was gonna
Qneeks.
say,
I'm an
bro,
Eagle
like,
Scout, mind you. I know knots.
bro,
and I've
out
stayed
of all the
outside.
people in this call, T-Pop is the softest motherfucker. Like, this guy is like, if like 6-ply tissues existed, that's him, bro. The one with the
Nah.
fucking lotion on it, that's him. Like,
yeah, you
he-
might be right.
T-Pop would
Dude,
find
so-
a hair in his food and not eat his whole ass meal. He'd be like, "There's a hair in this bitch. I ain't eating the rest of it. I'm done."
Oh man.
So if I'm stuck on an island with one of you guys, I'm looking at all you guys right now.
He's taking the 4 logo. Fuck you
God.
guys.
I'm fucked.
I gotta go with this drink. Sorry, guys.
I'm fucked. Regardless, you're dead. So I think I'll probably take T Papa.
Hell yeah, dude. Wasn't expecting that.
I want my last moments, dude. We're just gonna get fucked up probably. We'll go find some little like plant on the island that you can extract some kind of juice, and we'll just start tripping, and that's gonna be our final moments on this planet, just faded as fuck
Hell
in
yeah.
another dimension.
I
That would
like
actually
it.
be a fun way to go if you're just on an island and you don't know if something's like poisonous or like gonna make you trip the fuck out. It's like might as well try it, honestly. Just eat it.
Got no
That's
idea.
what they did in the beginning. You know, one guy
Like,
They
licked
were
it
it out,
up.
bro.
doing that.
Yeah, that's pretty sure that's what happened
Crazy.
6,000 years ago when God made man.
There you
Or something like that.
Anyone else have a?
I'd pick Marsa
I
as
would-
well.
Yeah.
And I would not pick I don't know. I don't think I'd pick ignoble.
Oh.
When Qneeks and T-Pop are here, you choose me to
I'm
not
an
Here's the
Eagle
thing.
Scout.
Here's the problem. Ignoble is I feel like you would start singing. And I can't really deal with that.
Ignoble would start singing, bro.
If I am about to die on a deserted island and you start fucking singing,
Dude, no, you're gonna go out. You're gonna go out
I'm
to get
eating you.
supplies to like build a tent, and Zoe's gonna come back with like 20 logs on her shoulder, and fucking Ignoble's gonna be like, "I made a flute."
That's exactly what would happen. Do you whistle, Ignoble? Do you whistle?
I don't know how to whistle now.
Okay, thank God. I hate whistling.
Yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to whistle. 'Cause I think it's fucking cool, but like I just fucking can't. Maybe my brain is just fucking. My mouth don't do it.
Wait, Mars, are you a good whistler?
I'm gonna act like I can't because I still want to go on this island with you. So
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just don't do it around me, okay?
I'd be whistling.
Yeah.
Whistling.
I don't know why
I
that's
don't
one of
know.
my biggest pet peeves. It just is.
It's
Yeah, I'm not
it's
getting on.
kinda-
I'm not making it onto Zoe's island.
do you like people who hum?
Humming, I don't mind. I actually think it's like a New York thing of just like fucking construction workers just always like whistling so fucking loud on like a crowded subway. I don't know why. It just like it like pierces through my headphones no matter what. It just makes me mad.
Mm.
So I think it's like a personal vendetta, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think it's unfair that that question's asked with Zoe on the cast because it's just she's the number one, bro. For
Yeah.
me at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in like a bad way, but yeah.
That's what you
Pretty
think,
much it.
but I would not choose Zoe after hearing what she just said. My
Who we
first
going
choice,
with?
my first choice would actually be Hamzy, because you know what? If I die, I want to fucking go out balling out. And if there's anybody who like somehow finds in the pocket of his jeans like 13 bars of Xanax, it's gonna be Hamzy. Honestly, like
Fair enough. Fair enough.
like he's the guy for that.
just found.
Yeah, like that would honestly actually probably happen. He just pulls out some shit
A
from his
perk
pocket. I'd be
30.
like, we're doing that. In terms of who not
it's the
to
same
bring.
bag I had from the Ibiza trip.
Oh my dude.
Holy shit. The person not to bring is kind of hard because like
It is.
I
hard.
like you guys, and if I was gonna fucking die, like I wouldn't mind chilling out with some of you guys. But I think I'm gonna go back to T Papa just because like he would be to me
Bro, I
the
was
most
about ready to
useless
pick you as
person.
mine. I'm so fucking pissed, dude. Fuck you. Wow.
Like
I
I'm
gotta
gonna be like,
rethink
yo, T
everything.
Papa. I was like, yo, T Papa, like let's go out and get some lumber, build ourselves, a fire, and like build ourselves a place to stay. He's like, sorry, man, I gotta think of a YouTube video for this. Think about the viewers, bro.
That's
It's
true.
like,
That's some good content, dude. That's good content.
He's like, I could hire a
Real.
sex worker out here. Tell me
Dude, I hired.
I took a prostitute to an island.
Yeah, I took a prostitute to a deserted island. That's 100K minimum, bro. Minimum
Beast
with a
video.
good
That's
thumbnail. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Well, fuck you, Ignoble. I was gonna take you because, like, Ignoble, like, hanging out with Ignoble
Not
always
anymore.
reminds me of like all my friends in high school. Like, he's just like he reminds me of some of my really good friends. So like, I don't know. I thought we'd get along, but like now I'm sad. And then like, I don't know. I don't think I could take Zoe. I think we'd die, Zoe. I think we'd die quickly.
I don't know. I think we'd be okay. But we would I don't think we'd make the best team in this. I don't think you would bring out the best parts of me.
we would eat weird shit to get high probably and then die.
I mean it'd be a good way to go.
Not bad, yeah.
damn. Nick, did you finish? I cut you off when you were.
I mean, I
saying-
don't really have like a least pick.
Yeah, you do.
You have to fucking say it. We all just did.
Say it.
A least pick. I mean, I was kind of bagging on Papa, but I think I'll default to the Papa thing just because I feel like both of us, we would just sit there and complain. Bro, I love you. I love you. I love you. You're the man. You're amazing. But I feel like we would sit there and we would both just be like, damn, this sucks, bro. Like, this is trash. Like, what the fuck are we going to do? And then we'll just die. Because we're both, I'm such a bitch. I'm such a pussy. Like, I would just sit there and nothing would get done.
I got dogged pretty hard right now. I would just like to recall a couple podcasts ago. We had a question similar. If you had to live on a street or in a cul-de-sac with anyone, just about everybody picked me. So
that's completely different.
A cul-de-sac in a deserted island.
Deserted island.
I just remember I was loved. It wasn't this podcast. I just need to get that out there, okay?
You were the man of the hour for sure. Like, you still are. Yeah, you still are the man of the hour. Just the opposite end of the spectrum now.
Well,
Like,
Kinda
bro,
sad.
if we lived in the same cul-de-sac, like I know your house would be pimped out. Like your house would be the place to fucking chill at. Like I would show up every day, and you'd be like, "Please leave my fucking house." I'd be like, "No, I'm staying the night again."
fair enough.
3 nights
I'll
in a
take it.
row.
I'll take it.
Damn,
Another
that's a good
Twitter?
question. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good question. Shout out, Big Greg.
But so
Wait, no, that was Medkit. That's somebody. That's somebody.
One-
Oh, that was
that
a
was
med
Medkit.
kit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoops, Greg was either. Sorry.
one random subject that just popped in my mind. We always talk about pre-stream routines. I feel like we don't really touch on the post-stream.
Okay.
Mine's
Like,
the same like
Doing
every
the
day.
moment you finish.
The way Nick was just like, okay.
Whatever
and-
whatever Unique says now isn't the truth. He jacks off. That's what his face just said.
All right.
Right
Yeah,
after,
maybe.
the second after, just right into it.
Like you
Yeah.
just hit that raid button.
Well, oh yeah. So I hit the raid button and then I immediately go to the bathroom, immediately grab food, and then yeah, just bathroom, food, just like breathe for a second.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
Kinda.
guys cry too?
Why can we cry?
I do. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I need
Yeah,
about
like
30
after-
minutes just to sob every time.
Yeah, you just.
Let it out.
and
Yeah,
then I go
I-
play CS:GO with Tasty and then go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, if I had like a pretty good stream, I'll sit in my chair and just deflate for like 10 minutes and watch whoever I rated.
Mhm.
Then usually after that, it's like I always have my fan on when I'm like streaming, but I don't. It's only because my room gets hot when I'm live, so I usually turn that off. If I'm not wearing something I didn't like just for stream, then I'll like put on like a hoodie or change my outfit a little, which is probably weird, but change the outfit, maybe get some food. And then if I'm having a bad stream, I'll literally in the stream not even say anything that the person I rated, and I'll just get in my bed and like open my phone and just sit there and like sulk for a little bit.
That's sick.
Feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Damn. I'm kind of
Yeah,
in the same boat.
I need time to be a veggie. You can
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Just grab some food.
Yeah.
Go on your phone. Literally don't think. Do nothing.
I like to
Turn off
chill on the
fucking
channel that
ring
like
light.
I rated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
It's
Turn the
so-
lights off. Damn.
Do you guys think getting a ring light is worth it? Because I don't have. I don't know if you can see my camera, but it's like my face is not very well lit up. Do you think
I
I,
mean,
should get
yeah,
one?
you could definitely improve your lighting.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Mine sucks right now too. My lighting sucks. Like just look at
So
how
here's the-
good Marsa and Zoe are right now. I'm so pissed.
Yeah, like they look good.
They look perfect.
Hamsies looks really good.
Hamsies looks great
good.
too.
Cuties looks. They all look good. Like
Nick
fuck,
rocks
you know what?
the
Fuck you
warm
guys.
thing, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Nick's
Yeah, I
got
gotta-
the warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
I
really-
actually, my room needs something over
saturation.
here. It's like a weird dark corner over here. We gotta fix that.
Mm.
We're working on it. Though.
Yeah. I could probably turn my saturation down, but I like it because I'm so white that like it makes up for my whiteness. Maybe it makes it worse. I don't know.
I think it looks great.
That's literally the reason
I
why
like what you got going
mine is
on.
bluer,
Yeah, the
bro.
warm.
Like, cause
Because you're brown. Yeah. me and Ignoble are on the opposite spectrum with the camera setup. It's kind of funny.
yeah, that's fucking good.
His saturation's way down. Mine's way up. Good.
That's why I
man.
can't have like that's why I can't have like, you know, white light or like yellow light, is because I feel like I just get way too focused on like what my skin tone looks like with like the white balance and everything.
my
But if you
God.
have like a bunch of colors to bounce off of, it's so much easier.
Oh yeah.
You
It
know?
looks way more
No,
natural.
My
I need to
light
invest.
bar behind me broke, and it's just like the white balance now is just like atrocious until they can send me a new cord. It's so hard. I'm losing my mind because
You do auto white balance?
I think it is right now. I got these new lights behind me. My beam was so good and my camera was set up and it looked so good, and then the cord broke, and it's like 4 weeks for them to send me a new one. So now my lighting's all fucked, and I'm looking at you guys, and you guys look so good. Like,
No,
it-
yours looks great.
you look primo. Thank you. I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard over
No, you
here.
guys all look great. You guys do.
Thank
Man.
you.
And then fucking T Papa said I could use better lights, man.
I just like ring lights are good, you know. Only because it distributes the light better too. Like it, you know.
Yeah, you just want some sort of contrast between like yourself and the background. Like
Yeah.
whether that's like pops of color behind you or like, you know, brighter light coming in.
I don't have one of those like lamps or just like a lamp behind me to cast light on me just yet. I
Mhm.
think I'll invest in a ring light. The only issue is like I have to stream / not be banned.
Dude, however,
getting a ring light is
your
not
settings
useful.
are insane. Like you look pretty good for not having. I
Having
would have
lights.
said no. I just
Yeah.
would have. Yeah, I
always
think
thought
you've
you
done a
had a
great
ring
job.
light.
Actually, knowing this now, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually fairly impressed.
Before I go live or even like for the cast and stuff, I use like whatever Logitech's software thing is, like mess around with everything before I hit the button. Like even my input into Discord right now is like not the typical just webcam, but it's like the input into my Logitech software, and then the output from Logic software goes into Discord.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Nerd.
Yeah, suck my balls.
Loser.
all right. Anyways, where do we get derailed from?
Okay. Well, there's like.
Wait, Hamzy, what was it? What did you say? You said something. That's how we got down this path, right?
Post stream routine.
Post-stream
post-stream,
routines. There you go.
sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to.
Are we all kind of the same? Is that what it was?
Kinda. I guess I definitely like to stick around in the raid, the person that's channel I raided for at least 5 minutes, because I feel bad just like saying
Yeah.
peace. Like, it's just nice, and raiding just brings together that sense of community. But like, I literally feel like the last 6 months I've literally only raided you guys / like close friends. I feel like I haven't raided somebody new in like a long time, which is probably kind of bad. But raiding is a great way to make new friends.
I know.
And like, it's so easy. That's how I literally met all of you guys. Like, apparently that's how I became friends with Hamzy, who's pronounced my fucking name wrong.
Thank you, Inobly.
You just call him Ted
I am
Cruz.
not friends with him. Yeah, okay, Ted.
I wish I had that. I wish my VODs went back that far, dude. That was when I was still a hardcore, man. That was fucking a long time ago, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, I like to chill around in the raid for a little bit. If I'm hungry, I grab my car keys, get in my car, and the only place that is ever open at like 2 a.m. is Cookout, and I get me some fucking, a $5, $6 tray with like 1,000 calories. Come back, sit at my table, and just like inhale the food and watch whoever the fuck else is live on Twitch.
I usually will like DoorDash something like 20 minutes before I know I'm ending, so that it arrives right as I'm finishing up.
Really?
And then first thing I do, grab my fucking pen that's sitting on my desk. I don't like to smoke on stream. I do like to drink on stream. I don't really smoke on stream that much, dude.
So you like to drink on stream? You like to drink on a plane? You like to drink in Vegas? Like, what's you?
Okay, but like I also smoke,
There's a pattern.
but I don't do it on stream.
Yeah, what's
fair.
everybody's stance on any sort of influence while live on Twitch? Does anybody? I know Papa likes to smoke.
I don't like
I don't
it
like to
either.
smoke. Yeah.
I
Hamzy
don't
likes
like
to
it.
drink.
Hamzy's
Yeah.
a drinker.
I do. I don't like to smoke though. I don't know. If I am smoking on stream, it's like a special occasion.
I feel like when I smoke, I just get like I turn into like a blob, It's like when I smoke, like I don't like hanging out with people when I smoke. I like being alone, just like
Same.
chilling out, listening
Yeah.
to music, or even just like playing RuneScape alone. Just doing shit. But like a lot of people are like social smokers or like doing that kind of stuff. I know T Papa is, but like to me, I'm just like, if I'm high, I just want to melt into my chair or bed and just like hang out there alone with myself.
Yeah. The amount of words that comes out of my mouth decreases by like 80%
That's the
with
hardest
every
part.
hit that I take.
That's the hardest part. You gotta be aware to not get paranoid. Because I smoke on stream like not every day, probably every other day is my guess. And I remember I started doing it because I still get, but do you guys ever get just like super nervous before you go live? Like I would get nervous. Like almost like I don't know, like going up and giving your presentation in school, you know? Like I would get the same feelings, and I had that forever, and I still get that randomly. And yeah, I just smoked weed one time and the stream was fun, so I just kind of integrated it. Yeah.
I get nervous when I don't know. I get way less like social when I'm smoking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on the
I
weed
can be
for me.
social with people I'm close with, but like for some reason I'm just like so hyper aware that I'm on the internet if I'm smoking on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 10
And I'm not
times were
even, like,
bad.
Light in your
anxious
face
smoker,
too, you know?
really.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say I've been getting to the point lately because my dad has a weed farm and he's been supplying me some drugs, and
shit.
it's become a little bit more of a routine at night. Whenever like in my stream, I'll like get in a Discord call with my brother, and we'll both just be absolutely fucking blasted, just playing whatever game we're playing. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, you know, I could probably do this live. Like I literally like I don't feel like I'm not to the point where like I used to be like the way Ignoble said, like I just words don't come out at the same pace when I'm high. But I think I don't know. We're getting to the point where it might have to happen, or maybe I just wait till like 420 next year and then I
Do it on the alt and see if
experiment
you
then.
like it.
Ooh, I do have an alt. Yeah, maybe I just go on the alt, test
Should
it
we get
out.
high
That'd
as
be
fuck
fun.
during our Wizard 101 stream? That'd be really funny.
Oh my god, we could do it near the end, so if both of us are like bugging, we can just end.
Oh my god, that would be so
That'd be
much
hilarious.
fun. I'd
We
love
should do
watching
that.
that.
We should
I'd
do
love
that.
that.
During a sponsored stream, we're like, yeah, guys, thanks for the sponsor. We're gonna smoke some
We're only
weed.
sponsored for like a little bit of time, so we can just do
You're
like
right, you're
an
right.
hour of unsponsored content at the end.
Yeah,
That'd
and just
be-
hang out
that'd
and
be
play the
awesome.
game. That'd be
Um,
so good. Oh my
this
god.
might be completely incorrect, but Nick, is your birthday on 420?
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I have such a weird random selective memory. I don't know how I even remember that.
It's honestly, it's so unfair to me that my birthday is on 420, just because most of my friends and like anyone like that kind of knows me, if they've heard it, they usually remember it. And then they're like, so do you know my birthday? And I'm like,
No.
no, the fuck I don't.
Fucking
I
March
did not.
21st. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I would not expect anyone to remember my birthday if it wasn't
Fucking
420.
November 13th ass.
Do you?
Yeah, you have 365 days. I'm not picking it for your birthday. I don't know. Fuck.
I definitely don't remember that kind of stuff, but like I keep track of people's birthdays. I like put it on my calendar, literally my family. Like I forget when my mom's birthday is if I don't have it on my fucking calendar, bro. So like I literally have like an alert for my mom's birthday like a night before. It's like, oh, call your fucking mom when it hits midnight tonight, bro. Otherwise you're gonna be in
You're
shit.
Smart.
So like I had that for that, my close friends, and like even like not so close friends. I just put it on there, just like texting somebody happy birthday, like just from the opposite side. If somebody texts me happy birthday, I'm just like, first of all, you remembered, and second of all, I'm just like, fuck, dude, that makes me so happy. So like I want to give that to somebody else. Be like, you know what? Like even if I don't remember it, I have it in my calendar once a year. I'm just gonna literally send out a happy birthday text, make some dude's day.
Sweet.
Also, shout out
Yeah.
Snapchat and every other social media platform telling
Yeah.
people.
Facebook used to be the best for that. I don't think any of us
Oh,
really use
yeah.
Facebook anymore, but
No.
like for birthdays, it was sick.
It was
For
free.
homies, yeah.
It was free.
Yeah, it was so free. Yeah.
I'm
Oh
the
yeah, I
fucking
remembered.
worst.
Yeah, yeah.
They just post on their
Man.
wall.
Mhm.
Bro, I miss that posting on people's walls like happy birthday. Oh my god. Smiley
Bro.
face.
I
We should
literally
bring
like
that shit
I
back, dude.
no. What's
we
crazy?
did like a based Facebook.
It's
Yeah,
Fuck
Facebook.
Facebook account.
Absolutely not.
Let's go. But no, I
You
still have my.
exclamation mark Facebook group in all our titles tomorrow.
Oh my god.
down, so down.
Bro.
But I mean, I'm sure you guys still have. I mean, maybe I still have my Facebook, and I don't look at it. But every year for my birthday, there's still like 5 to 10 people that are like mutuals that still post happy birthday, and I'm like, I've never thanked them or replied or even liked those for the past like 3-4 years. I just feel so bad, but
I just feel bad.
it is what it is.
There was literally a point in my life where I would base like how successful my birthday was off of how many people posted on my wall.
Oh,
That might be the
yeah.
saddest
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I've ever
Yeah.
admitted.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's I've all been there.
I think that prepped us
sorry.
for the future of validation from social media, honestly.
I've created the
True.
Nightbot command for FB group, and it's just gonna be Nightbot saying, "Wow, you really still use Facebook, you fucking loser."
Oh, that's genius.
great.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna
is
do that
great.
too. That's so smart.
Bro, speaking of like dead social media, I saw on Twitter and on TikTok the other day, somebody posted, it was just like, if you use Snapchat today, you are basically either a pedophile or just a fucking weirdo. And I'm just like, my face is like, that eye emoji is just like all of base still using Snapchat. It's like, well, I guess.
Our conversations are
boomers?
so funny though. I love our
You know who those
conversations.
people are? Those are people who don't have fucking friends because
Internet friends.
Snapchat for groups is lit, man.
Yeah.
Like
That's
group
true.
Snapchat is dope as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Especially
speaking of
'cause, like,
Snapchats.
we don't have most of each other's numbers. Like that's not like
No.
a normal
Yeah.
thing. Like Snapchat is
No.
like pretty anonymous. Like it's kind of like the perfect thing for like internet.
Yeah.
friends.
I made a Snapchat group for my stream too, and it's been popping off, and it's been so much fun too.
I love that.
Dude, the snap Hamzy you sent of your cousin doing the neck thing, I died when I opened
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I was
that
like
was
laughing
gold.
my ass
I
off.
came home, and he's like, "Yo, I have something to tell you. I have something to show you." And I'm like, "Okay, dude, this kid's 8 years old. He's probably gonna show me something fucking like, okay, well, let me get ready to like be looking impressed." And then he just stands there and he goes, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, hold on." I had to get my. I was like, "Bro, do
Dude,
it."
he was probably stoked. He was stoked that you probably did that.
Dude,
He
again.
even looked at me as like, "Why are you?" He was like expecting me to be excited, like an 8-year-old normally was, but he was like, "Why are you so excited right now?" Like, he couldn't even wrap his head around. I was like, "This is the fucking best thing I've ever seen."
I'm picturing like Hamzy and his cousin doing it in sync, just fucking like.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it was like organic. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. He'd been practicing
Does he
that
know
shit
that-
at home, man.
Does he know that's like an emote in your stream, or like did he just want to do that?
No, it's been a thing I've been doing my whole life, dude. My whole family
Oh,
knows
okay.
it. It's part of me at
It's
this
such
point.
the move.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And like,
You
dude,
know-
every time I at like a wedding, if like everyone's like dancing and stuff, and there's like the dance floor, like they'll always like throw me in the middle and be like, "Do the thing, do the thing."
Oh my god.
Can we at TwitchCon? You know how we did like the debase Chongi at Vegas? Let's do this
Failure,
at
by the
TwitchCon.
way.
We'll
Yeah.
do the Hamza.
Epic
Oh
failure.
my god,
It was so out of this, so bad.
That was all. It was
I would
awful.
love it, dude.
And this
Yeah,
is gonna be
we
just
can
as
do
awful.
The,
We'll try our best.
the based rare.
Oh, that'd be
That's-
fucking great.
That's a good.
man.
It can be rare base. That's a really good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my
That's
God,
so,
that
I
would
gotta
pop off.
practice. I gotta practice. That's hard to do.
Yeah, hold on.
It needs to like pan to all our heads though. Like we all have to like go frame by frame through our heads, like not the like group of us doing it because it's not gonna look good. You have to like someone needs to like walk by while we're
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I don't know.
Doing it.
There needs to
I'm
be
gonna
a
make a
way.
vlog. We can have a cinematic
Doing it is what
part.
makes it funny.
Perfect.
I'll practice for the next 2 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that shit because I'm dog shit at it. I got no neck game.
Do we have another Twitter? Tweety Twitter tour?
I mean, we have to address the Marza tweet, the FJP,
Of course, of course.
Like, I think that's just kind of where the rest of the questions kind of lead that need addressing.
What's funny is that Lopsy messaged me today and he was like, what is an FJP?
Someone came to my stream, they're like, what's an FJP? Because they had also seen the questions about
So
Marza
many
and the
people
FJP.
messaged my Instagram saying, "What's an FJP?"
So for those who don't know, the tweet that was put out about Marsa was
We'll put it right here. Boom. That's
perfect,
the tweet.
yeah. So would you like to explain to us what exactly an FJP is for those who are maybe not as informed?
Do you want me to say what it means, or
Yeah.
so
Everybody
it's
wants to
just it's like it's delicious and it's fat and it's It's juicy. It's a pussy. It's all those above, yeah.
And how did this come about? How did you get banned for having a fat juicy pussy?
I just everywhere like I started walking in old school RuneScape, I would just start leaking, and I think that mods started to see. Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
it actually sounds disgusting. Like,
You're so brave. You're so brave.
That's so
I know
base.
it's
That's why
really
Mars
it's
isn't
really
base.
sad.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is really sad, and I'm so glad you guys still treat me the same.
Of course.
I like you
Mars
more
is-
now, actually.
Mars's application into base was just all it said was fat juicy pussy, and we were just like,
bet, yeah.
You're in.
In.
Congrats.
that's all.
Also,
it
for
takes.
those who need a tiny bit more lore, just because Mars's Twitter is iconic, and I just feel like it needs to be mentioned. It was during the period where everybody was like getting banned for using other clients.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, so it was just like the perfectly timed tweet where she posted a picture of the login screen saying your account has been disabled for having a fat juicy pussy. It was perfect. It was really
Yeah.
really one of my favorite
I
tweets of all
forgot
time.
about that.
To me, it's top 3.
It's
like-
top 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I try. I think most of my tweets I think of at like 2 a.m.
Your
while laying
Twitter
in bed.
is so good. I was going through it, like it's insane. You have a
I'm
great
so
Yeah.
excited for
Twitter.
this workshop. When do we get into the
For-
workshop?
Yeah, no, this is a great
I-
segue into the Twitter workshop.
I was
Yeah, we
actually
can
dive
making
into the
some
workshop.
As
Photoshop.
quiet and calm and put together as Marsa seems in person, and even just talking to her here even on stream, her Twitter is fucking unhinged.
Like her
Marsa-
Twitter will be linked down below. If you would have listened to this cast and go on Mars's Twitter, you're like, those are 2 different people. Her Twitter is insane.
Like
Real.
Marsa, your Twitter game is actually so high. Like I just gotta know. Like I'm not gonna ask you like name like your top 5, but like is there like 1 or 2 people that you follow that you just like really think are hilarious or maybe draw inspiration from?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't go on Twitter that much unless I'm posting.
That's just from the dome?
Wow.
It's just
Oh my god, you are a savant.
God,
Wow.
Organic.
or schizo, one of those.
Yeah, I could just be fucking insane.
Well, that's kind of the recipe for a great Twitter. I mean, being
You
just
hit it.
unhinged as fuck.
They're literally
Yeah, no.
I'm going through your tweets right now. They're all fucking bangers. It's
Yeah.
actually
I
unreal.
really appreciate it, you guys. Thanks. You know what's funny? Most times I don't even have that many followers on Twitter, but most times on RuneScape now, I get noticed because of my Twitter account, not even because of Twitch.
That's
And
amazing.
I'm just
Your Twitter account is sick. Like it is primo.
wish it was Twitch, but
Yeah, wow.
thanks, guys. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Iconic.
Damn.
All right,
Ricky
with that,
says, T-Papa, that you have a pretty insane.
no, people
Twitter,
bully
too.
me for my Twitter is what it is.
Can't believe you said that with a straight face.
People
Holy
are
shit.
just straight mean to me. I have good tweets. If anyone tweeted them, they'd get so much more love. But it's like it's funny to make fun of me. You know, it's like funny. You know, like Qneeks will never be good at the game because he's Qneeks. It's like my tweets will never be good. I'm just kidding. Qneeks is actually good.
I feel like
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's Will walked, so T Papa could run on Twitter.
Thank you. That is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me, Zoe. I'm trying to hold back tears right now. I'm okay.
It's Will fan account.
I will say though,
That's
one of my
pretty name.
favorite tweets of all time is actually from Zoe when that one guy was like, "You've never been to the gym," and then the next picture was just Zoe fucking buff. That's my favorite one all time.
That was
So good.
That was a good. I don't tweet enough. I wish I did, but it's just like I really only reply to stuff. Like all the tweets
Yeah.
that people talk about are just me replying to things. So
Okay,
I'll
but you were
think about it.
excited for the workshop, so you surely have a good tweet.
I want to
in the
hear.
draft.
No. I don't have anything in the drafts, but I want to hear what Marza has in the drafts. Actually,
Oh,
I'll go through the
man.
drafts. in my house.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
into the
let's
drafts.
all go through the
Wait,
drafts.
I want to
everyone.
save Marsa for last because like hers is gonna like blow everyone's out of the water.
don't
So,
think so.
we'll leave Best for last. Who's up first? All right, Nick, send it.
I have one. I mean, I have 2. They're There's something. Okay, here's one. It goes, anyone else tell people at Banks and RuneScape good night daddy when they take all their gear off?
That's pretty good.
I just kind of like that one.
It's actually funny to do. It's pretty comical when you're like bank standing and someone takes all their shit off and you just type good night daddy.
I'm trying to
It's good.
enact
try
my
it.
inner Tasty. I think Tasty would say that was shit. I think Prison Joe would say that was good, and I'm on the I laughed, so there you go.
Yeah,
like it.
they would get like 30 likes, but it's decent. And then I have one more. What's up, guys? Today I'll be doing the walk around Walmart on meth challenge.
Please send it right now.
That's a heater, bro.
That's a good one?
There we
Okay.
go. Yeah, there you go. I was,
Can you say
all
what
right.
is up, guys? Though, because I love when
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
like, "What is up, guys?"
What is up, guys? Today I'll be doing the walk around
Great way
Walmart
to
on meth
start this
challenge.
tweet.
Yeah. Where did you get that? Is that original, or did you find that somewhere?
I've just like started schizo making like weird drafts about like drugs and like doing things in public. And that was just one that I was like, this one could actually do well, and I won't get canceled for saying that I would do meth and walk around Walmart. So yeah,
Yeah, fair.
purely
I
off
have
top.
one that I've been thinking of for a while. Putting up the RSN Zarpus for sale, 5 bill. Discord Adicon
Oh.
4481.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable price, flat only via middleman.
I will like and retweet.
That is a good one, dude. Addy Khan has been fucking slandered today, dude. It has been
Actually
hilarious
slandered.
on Twitter. It's I feel bad, but also I don't, because it's fucking funny.
Yeah, no, I will like and retweet. That is great.
I like it because he's also kind of my hero.
Fair enough.
God damn. I like that one. I'd just send it before it gets too stale.
Do you want to know how bad my drafts are?
How bad?
I
What
have
you got?
one draft, one singular draft, and it's just truly wild that people read books. That's the draft.
Dude, that's so fucking true, though. So true.
That's it.
You nail it on the dot, though.
So true.
You think I should tweet it?
Yeah. No, that's great, actually.
Okay, cool. I need help on Twitter.
That's why we do the Twitter workshops. Eh?
Yeah.
It's gotten me better, I think.
I think it's good.
I'm glad I'm a regular guest now because I feel like my Twitter is gonna pop off.
Mine's gotten better. So, Ignoble, did you go?
I don't have any tweets. My drafts
Fucking
are empty.
lame, dude. Like, you gotta
I
bring,
keep
like,
not-
you know, we're doing the podcast. Like, you know, the Twitter workshop's gonna happen. I'm
I was
stressing
gonna
out
tweet
about
the
these,
math
dude. Like,
one.
I'm bringing multiple each week. It's like on my to-do list. It's not that fucking hard.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even planning to be on this cast today. I was not supposed to be on.
Honestly,
True, my bad.
same
True. I take everything back. That's true. My bad.
Thank
Honestly,
Yeah,
same
I'm
though.
sorry.
I got really lucky last like when I was on the cast. I didn't know we did a Twitter workshop because I don't fucking listen to these things, but I happen to have one in my draft, and like I it worked for the Twitter workshop, but like I'm normally just straight from the dome, like just fire away, dude. I don't keep things in my draft and like wait for the perfect time to tweet them. Like it comes into my mind and I shoot it off, man.
I like it. All right. So is it just me and Marsa then?
Go on.
All right, then I'll
It's
go.
between you two.
Oh, sorry.
We'll let Marsa finish it off. If they're not good and you're scared, you don't want to finish it off, I can go. I got at least one that's pretty solid. So like,
I just don't have any good ones. Like it's kind of sad.
to be
I
honest, you
think I,
tweet
like, just
fire.
post-
So
yeah, I
like,
just
If you
post all
just say
the
something
ones.
off the dome, it's probably gonna be better than all of us combined.
Like the only thing that I really have in here is saying like I just heard my dad say skin flute, but that's not even like that's all it got.
Funny.
all right, the Marsa straight from the dome or better. There you go.
You could make something that's like, call me. What's the guy from the storybook that plays a flute? Peter Piper. Call me Peter Piper. The way I'm playing
the
this
way,
skin flute.
the way I play that skin flute, something like that.
I feel like it has potential.
I feel like
That's
something like that's
potential.
already been
Potential.
tweeted.
I mean, maybe, but fuck it.
Send it.
Nothing original in 2022.
Yeah.
Kind of.
All right, T Papa.
Yeah, it's
Round
all-
it.
Gotta hear him.
All right,
Yours.
I had one viewer submission. I hate it, but I have to say it because I don't know. I think, anyways. It's just trimming foreskins. Because you get like trimming armor, it's just
Yeah.
trimming foreskins.
Yeah. Okay, I just feel like out of the
Bad.
context,
That's really
though,
bad. That is not even a little bit funny.
I mean, you
I
have to
got-
explain it.
Bro, it's just like that was in
T-Pop
my
is
Twitter
breeding his
DMs.
viewers. T-Papa's viewers are falling into his own trap,
He just
man.
goes.
You know what, dude?
Hold
You know
on, let me
what?
read what he says. He goes, something along the line with "Who boasts a foreskin trimmed?" He goes, I just think trimming foreskins isn't enough.
You know what?
I don't even know how to respond to this.
You just don't.
Foreskin T.
Oh, so
Pocket
bad.
that as a tweet and send that as a stream title.
Actually smart.
I think that's fair.
You
I
make
will
foreskin.
report you
That's
for that and get you banned.
That's
Ignoble, do
actually-
not do that.
That's actually like kind of smart, Hamzy. Holy shit. Yeah.
You
That's
can't
a
put
much
foreskin
better
in your
stream
title.
Have you tried?
Yeah, I just tried putting foreskin as
How
my
about
title.
you do four? Use the word letter four to and
Yeah,
character
and then
foreskin.
four and then skin. Try.
Honestly, all my stream titles are just
Runescape.
tweets that didn't make it.
Oh, I mean, it works.
That's
It
smart.
works.
Fair enough.
That's a good tweet.
Or actually a good, or is it a good stream title?
Yeah, I don't know. I was about to say that, and then I switched my mind at the very last second.
Honestly, just do
Okay, wait. Okay, just as another correction, you could just put FOUR skin, and then you could bait people to come in and tell you that you spelled it wrong for like free, +1 for a second to roast the fuck out of them. Be like, yeah, I know, dumbass. I don't know.
All right,
Maybe
next
not, I
one.
don't know.
Okay, this one I really like. It was a chatter this week, and I took a picture of it because you kind of got to see the emote that goes with it. I think it shows straight to you guys, or maybe it's reversed to you guys. But anyways, it goes. You've seen porn. I would never, with the demon face.
That's perfect. That's somewhat tweetable.
I guess it was backwards. Yeah, I like that one. And then the last one is dicks are just straws with 2 flavors.
what? Oh, like pee and cum flavor.
Yeah, dicks are just straws with
That
2
is-
flavors.
I don't. I know there's a workshop and we're supposed to be like constructive, but I think maybe we move on. Maybe we leave that one.
Hamzy like it, Ignova liked
I
it,
kinda
Zoe
like that.
didn't, Marza didn't. Qneeks, you're the final vote, dude. You're the game changer. Does it get tweeted or no?
I would that out of all of them is probably the most tweetable, to be honest.
No, it's a
But
yay
it
or
just-
nay. Yay or nay.
Oh,
You know what? I say yay. Post
All
it.
right, there we go.
yay! Yeah, we
And
go
then-
yay for sure. Yeah,
All right, then we throw it out there. Thank you.
Whatever, man.
let's go.
God damn it.
This is a killer cash. Shout the fuck out. Shout out
Goddamn.
Marza.
Okay.
Yeah, big ups,
Marcia, thank you for
Marcia.
coming on.
Oh, thanks.
been
Yeah,
long
no, thanks
overdue.
for having me, you guys. I'm always sorry I'm super quiet whenever I'm with you guys, but
Really not.
no,
No, you
okay,
talked
that's
plenty.
good.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Maybe I overthink it. But yeah, no, thanks for having me, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Probably have you
great
back
cast.
soon.
Nice job, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Peace.
did we just end like this?